You're listening to Band Practice with Matthew and Krebs. Rock out with your cock out.
All right, so we're here, and
All right, I really want to get all these modifiers correct. All right, so you're how tall?
About 6'4".
And Jesse, is that what you call you?
Yep, Jesse, good
Okay.
Jay, call him whatever you want.
how do you pronounce your last name? Because I have tried.
I've seen it,
and I know I fucked
I
it
didn't
up.
even try.
Yeah.
All right, take a crack at it. I want to see where you're at.
Karanamrnamna
What the fuck was that?
No, I'm not even like no.
Kukohovi.
Kohovi.
Kukohovi.
Kokohovi? Okay.
Bless you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so half black.
Right?
Your father was from Trinidad, you said,
That's Trinidad.
and your mother was from
Finland.
Army vet.
Yep.
Immigrant.
Right.
Legal
Legal immigrant.
immigrant.
Legal immigrant.
And a Trump supporter from day one.
Absolutely.
And when this was explained to me, I was telling Matt, I'm like, I don't see it. I just don't, I can't. My mind's done so many error messages. And I told Matt, I'm like, it's like trying to explain a platypus to somebody who's never seen one. Like, it's hairy, it lays eggs, it's a mammal, and for some reason it's got a stinger. But until you see it, you just don't, you don't believe it. So we've been excited to have you on.
We appreciate it, man.
We've been referring to you as the platypus.
Harry's a platypus. But I'm not hairy, though.
Yeah, you're pretty bald.
I'm pretty bald. I like to shave.
Yeah.
Keep it neat.
No, man. I guess. Well, check this out, bro. See this beard, bro. I'm closer to a Viking than you are now.
Yeah, but I can't grow facial hair. It's a curse.
No, you
so.
can't.
You know, I couldn't until last year. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, you know what it was?
Eat more pussy or something?
No, I just didn't shave for like 4 months, and I woke up and I was like, oh, that's what a beard looks like. Look at that. I was literally just working like 13 days straight, one day off, doing like 12, 13-hour days, just working. So I just, I quit shaving because who cares? And then, I had a couple days off, and I looked in the mirror and was like, oh, I have a beard. I was like, Amy, look, I have a beard. And she's like, yeah, I know. Why didn't you tell me?
That was normal. I don't know.
Yeah. My shit like didn't connect till I was 30. It was like literally I hit 30 and my body went, oh God, you're a dude. I'm sorry. Here.
You could fool me.
So sorry.
My shit's
Delayed
all
reaction.
spotchy, dude. That's all fucking
Like,
ridiculous.
I could go like several days like when I was in the Air Force, like without shaving and no one would notice.
Yes, same here. I'd shave every 2 days for PT. Nobody would notice because I don't grow that fast.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was in, I shaved like once a week. Nobody noticed.
Yeah.
It
And
was,
white hair probably too, blonde hairs.
Yeah, it was so funny too because like in boot camp, like they watched you shave. You had to shave every day,
Yeah.
and I remember just dragging a razor over my face,
God,
thinking,
burns.
"Why am I doing this? This is so dumb. I don't need this."
Yeah. Obi-Wan. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, right.
Stupid. They in the army they made me pay for my haircuts even though I shaved my head. Like, oh, you can't shave your head. You have to pay $12 to the barber. I'm like, I shave my own head and shower real quick. Like,
Yeah.
what if I got to pay? Stupid shit, man.
Now, do you do it? Did you ever see what was that movie? With Vin Diesel. It was the first Riddick movie.
Yeah.
Do you do it like that where you put like gasoline in your head and like a knife?
What if I'm in the field or something, I use a knife. But
That just sounds badass. That just sounds like badass.
But not normally because it hurts. So I just Gillette, extra shaving cream,
Mach 3.
Mach 3.
That's the military go-to, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. My wife brought home a razor for me. It had 4 blades on it, and I was like, no.
Take the shit back.
Yeah,
Why not?
no. Give me the Mach 3.
Yeah, what is this fucking?
What's the last blade for? Like to take the remaining skin off? Like
Pretty much.
Maybe.
Pretty much.
veins and arteries? Yeah, got it. Bone clean.
So what have you been up to?
Nothing, man. Just got back to the army, just working, trying to figure out, probably move away from Miami.
Good call.
This is not my city, man. I've been here
Good
14 years
call.
struggling. It's too hot. I'm a cold weather guy.
Wait,
Played ice hockey my whole life and stuff like that. So
oh, did you really? Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
ice hockey. And I came here and started playing football because there's no ice hockey in Miami. So I started playing football. And I was actually pretty good. I actually got to play in college. So I was lucky at that.
Really?
And, yeah.
Scholarship or walk on?
A scholarship.
Where at?
Lincoln University in Missouri.
I
D2 school.
think I've actually heard of that. Do they have a wrestling team? Do you remember?
No, we didn't.
Oh, I thought.
But, no.
I follow wrestling. I thought
No,
that.
we're really small. It was historically all black school. So during the day, it was the mixed, the classes were mixed. But nighttime came, all the white people left. So it was all the black people. That's what's funny about it. It was historically black college, but during the day, it was mixed race classrooms. But on campus, it was all black. Once it's like 6 p.m. hit, all the whites left.
All the whites.
Yeah, the whites.
How'd you do? Like you, or they think you're weird?
That's the thing. Yeah, when I was fucking telling you earlier, I'm not black enough for the blacks and not white enough for the whites. It was like that. I wasn't black enough for the blacks. It was weird. Like they gave me a lot of shit.
Who the fuck is gonna give you shit? You're a goddamn brick wall. You're like 8 feet tall.
College football, these guys are twice my size. Remember that? It's college football players. I was one of the smaller guys. I played defensive end. I wasn't big like this. I was like 60 pounds lighter, 70 pounds lighter probably.
I don't know. I enjoy my life. I don't want to be crippled. I'm not gonna give you shit. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck would give you shit?
I might, but from a distance because I'm fast.
Well,
so.
like a satellite phone, a cell phone, like Facebook or something, like FaceTime.
Yeah.
Talk shit.
How is cyberbullying a thing when you just turn it off?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't understand how people can't just walk away. It's not like someone's in your face poking you, calling you names.
Well, you can get poked on Facebook.
All right. Touche, but...
Can you still get poked on Facebook? Is that still a thing?
Or it's probably hashtag B2 or something. It's like, you can't do it.
You can still do it.
So how do you feel about Nike?
I don't support Cap as his anti-police rhetoric, but I mean, I still wear Nikes. I'm not going to burn them. I'm not an idiot. Like, I pay for them motherfuckers, dude,
I'm still rocking my Converse. I don't give a shit.
But I mean, I don't really care. But
And Nike doesn't care either. They just saw an opportunity to make money. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they're really don't fuck.
You know, I think I think it was a genius move on Nike's part because so their target demographic is younger, black, lower income males who generally spend 40% more on clothing and jewelry.
Right, you're right, completely right.
Yeah,
they'll fucking buy Jordans for fucking $500.
Exactly. How many Jordans do you think they're gonna sell now, or Kyrie's, or LeBron's,
or whoever fucking has a contract?
And they just got a fucking plug from Jim Carrey on Bill Maher on Friday. He goes, "Oh, look, I'm sporting this for Cap." I'm like, okay.
Well,
there's also this too. Like, was it like a week before, or 2 weeks before? Tiger Woods was like, "Trump's not a bad guy."
Oh, how dare you? How dare he?
Coon, Uncle Tom, you turncoat.
Well, he's got Nike on him,
right?
So I'm sure Nike was trying to fight a backlash before it happened, and it gave him a bigger news than they thought they were going to get, I bet. Because why else would you have a dude that hasn't played pro sports in, 2 years now?
Yeah, and sacrifice everything. I don't know. Well, that's
I don't
another
know
thing, they'll sacrifice everything, quote.
I don't believe the sacrifice thing, because he got an offer from the Broncos and turned it fucking down.
I heard about that.
But
actually, Benjamin was talking about how he actually was kind of out of work. Like, he wasn't really getting blackballed. He just actually was.
No, he was. Yeah, he was just out of work. He wasn't getting like maybe behind closed doors. Like we didn't want the circus, like the media attention that comes with it. Which I don't blame him. You want to focus on football, not politics and stuff. You want to I think Pete Carroll. I think the Seahawks were gonna. I think they're looking at him, and Pete Carroll's like, nah, I'm not gonna because.
Well, he's not good enough to come with that.
Well, that too. Yeah, if he was like Tom Brady good.
Yeah, he had one good season and then he faded out, which whatever.
That happens all the time.
Yeah,
that's not weird.
And he became he was a second string guy, right. And then I mean,
at best he's a solid backup for the Dolphins.
Yeah, exactly.
Not like
for the Dolphins.
Yeah, for the Dolphins, not the Patriots. Not
still like the game is still fucking delayed too.
Like if LeBron James was like, all right, I'm going to start kneeling for the anthem. Guess what? Every team's still going to fucking want him.
Exactly.
Yep.
LeBron, yeah, right.
Because he's fucking LeBron James.
But Kaepernick doesn't have that that ability to back him up. So teams aren't going to take him.
Yeah.
There's a similar lesson that I just noted. So do we all know who James Woods is?
Of course.
Kind of a dick. He's now like pretty much fucking blacklisted from
right.
everything from Hollywood. He goes, yeah, that's fine. I invested in Apple in the 80s. I don't give a shit. I'm like,
oh yeah,
write that down. Invest early so you can grow up to be the asshole you've always wanted to be.
That's a good one. I should have
make that fuck you money.
Right.
Yeah. Well, he gets plugged on Family Guy still all the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's at James Woods High School.
Yeah,
man. He's a fucking regular. When he stole Peter's family or whatever. That's a great episode.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. That's a great episode.
I still like him. I still love like his fucking like mid '90s movies.
Yeah.
I just ignore his tweets because he's kind of a dick.
That's how movies do shit. Nowadays movies suck.
I ignore most people's tweets.
I don't have Twitter.
I have it. I got it like 5 years ago, and I had like one tweet. It was like, I promised to never post sober, and I never did it again because I don't give a shit.
Because you're never sober.
Yeah.
Well, I started a Twitter recently for the podcast.
Right. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I followed Trump, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake.
The essentials.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
essentials.
Well-rounded human being.
The who's who of the world right now.
And I really wish I hadn't followed Britney Spears because goddamn the notifications, Jesus, she posts some
every
dumb shit.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
probably.
she posts some dumb shit.
Oh my god.
Like
Shit.
this hotel in Paris is so awesome.
People forget she's nothing but white trash that could sing, and we wanted to fuck her back in like the late
I don't think
90s,
she can
like,
sing.
I still want to fuck her.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your prerogative.
Although who was it was saying that she got hot again? Was it?
No, she got hot. She got trim. She got shape.
Yeah, she's hot. She's hot again.
She's hot again.
Oh yeah.
She's like what, 35 now? What is she?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's about my age.
she's definitely hot again.
And she has a fucking residency in Vegas too, I think.
Does she?
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure she does. Well, she had it. I don't know if she still has it, but she had it for a couple of years.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know
So
that.
that pays buku bucks. And she's
Oh,
touring
nice.
still, so.
Yeah. She's got a snake now that she tours with apparently.
She didn't have that for a while, like the fucking yellow snake from that movie.
Yeah.
The movie.
Oh, that's
fucking-
old.
the
That's
video.
like
She still got that thing, or she has one
Is it
that's
the
like
same
it.
snake?
Yeah,
I
probably,
don't know.
probably not. I don't know how long snakes live.
Yeah, I have no idea. And I imagine if it's the same snake, it'd probably be like twice the size by now.
is she also paying that snake out like alimony and child support?
I don't know.
Man, I wish I married her back in the fucking early 2000s. I'd be making bank right now. God.
I'd made Oprah. I should have made Oprah.
Oh God, why?
What?
Dude.
I'll put a baby in Oprah real quick, dude.
Oh, what
Kidding
the
me? Fuck yeah. Get the Harpo money? Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
hell no. No.
Buddy, man, you gotta do it.
Not worth it,
That
bro.
was Oprah, man.
Not worth it. Yeah, exactly. It's Oprah.
Right.
The fuck?
Oh, boy, I'll be Oprah all day.
Jesus Christ, no. I think I'd pretend to be gay and hook up with Brad
Well,
Pitt
there's not much
before.
pretending to do there.
Whatever. I'd hook up with Brad Pitt before Oprah. Just saying.
Oprah's got more money.
I don't care.
And a vagina, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed. Yeah.
Roger, confirmed.
Until the sex tape comes out, we don't know for sure.
I'm not watching
Yeah,
that. I'm not watching that.
I absolutely would.
Well, let me know how it goes.
I enjoy a train wreck.
I do to a point.
Yeah, no, like Kim Kardashian's a train wreck. Oprah is something else.
Kim Kardashian is not a train wreck. That's a organized chaos. At
True.
best.
Okay, yeah.
Train wreck, nothing. That's not a train wreck.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's organized
Yes,
chaos.
yes, all purpose.
Yeah.
Her sister's like this close to being a billionaire, and somebody fucking started.
Self-made? No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
She's supposed to be like the youngest self-made female billionaire. She's not quite a billionaire, so people started to fucking GoFundMe's to make her a billionaire. Like,
What the fuck?
thank you. That was the appropriate
She had
response.
$999 million, and some idiot, some gay journalist, he was like, okay, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. Let's get Kylie to $1 billion.
And
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? There's people eating fucking out of trash can, and you're gonna give her what? What makes sense?
Yeah.
Sounds like charity to me, bro.
I don't know how far it got, but it got high.
It got like a couple grand, I think. At least.
Yeah.
This just makes no damn sense. This world's gonna fucking burn.
I
okay.
kind of get it though. It's why Bernie Sanders was like the most like crowdsourced candidate ever, because his followers, it's literally the least they could possibly do.
Right.
They're not going to get off their friend's couch. They've been crashing on for like 5 years. They're not going to get a job. They want
Yeah.
to go back to school.
Right.
This is
Free.
their only hope. And,
Yeah.
and it's kind of why, like, I've got nothing against the guy personally. I'm glad he lost, because I know so many people who are crashing on a couch who are so big into him. Like, I'm glad your hero lost.
Right, exactly.
So you have to get a fucking job now. Like,
Yeah, actually, yeah. What's this? I know a guy. He's still all about it, democratic socialism, and all he does is scream about, oh, this is late stage capitalism. It's failing. Like,
Have you been to Venezuela?
yeah,
Like, God damn.
like-
not on purpose.
yeah, right.
It's like World War Z over there.
Straight up, yeah. Like, capitalism has literally pulled the most amount of people out of poverty in the shortest amount of time in human history.
Right.
Actually, I think the UN came out with some numbers that they are, like, worldwide. We're like despite how certain countries are doing, across the board, we are destroying like destitute, like have nothing poverty worldwide faster than the UN ever predicted would happen. Like you might not be seeing it, but like all these like countries in like Africa and stuff are actually being raised at an amazing exponential rate, just in general, just because we have more communication, we can transport things faster. Like within our lifetime, we might see like the complete death of like absolute zero poverty. We might see that.
Well, that depends, because you got Ocasio-Cortez and Bernie Sanders picking up steam.
I so want her to
And-
lose, though. I've got nothing against her, but I feel like
Have you heard her talk? Jesus
she hasn't
Christ.
she hasn't even been elected yet, and she's like I would love to see her lose, just because you have to actually win to win. Like,
Yeah.
like, I saw this throughout the entire campaign, or the election cycle. They kept talking past Hillary's victory, like past the win, past the win. Oh, get on the right side of history. Actually, you have to make the history first. And it pissed me off. I'm like, because they weren't trying. Whereas Trump was actually fucking going everywhere. He went to specific counties, like him or hate him. He knew what he had to do to win.
He's a businessman.
And
Well, he was aware of his audience.
Right.
yeah, was it you who told me about Mike Rowe?
Oh yeah.
Tell us.
So Mike Rowe, he's got a charity that he runs where he gives people money to go back to trade school.
Right.
So like,
Because trade's dying, let's be honest. Trade's dying.
yeah, absolutely, trades are dying, and so he contacted Hillary. Well, he didn't contact him directly. He put out like an open message on the internet.
Right.
And he was like, Hillary, give me one of your pantsuits. He told Bernie Sanders, hey, give me one of your jackets you always wear. It's all ratted up or whatever.
Something iconic.
Send it to me and I can auction it off and make some money for the charity. And he said the same thing to Trump. He said, Trump, hey, send me a bathrobe. Trump had someone that worked for him.
No, they did not even say anything. They
didn't say anything. Some dude shows up at Mike Rowe's house. Dude works directly for Trump and hand delivered a robe to Mike Rowe.
Signed.
See, that's class.
Yeah. So Mike
Rowe,
Rowe,
that's for class.
Mike Rowe took a bunch of slack because he actually took it, put it on, and did like a video in his kitchen and auctioned the thing off. He made like $30,000 for it.
Right.
That went to charity. That paid for someone to go to trade school and get a job and become a contributing member of society.
And that got Trump what, 10,000 votes or plus?
Easy.
Yeah,
had to.
It cost him nothing.
Right.
And Hillary sent nothing, said nothing. Bernie Sanders sent nothing,
They're
said
so
nothing.
out of touch, man. They're so out of touch, man.
She didn't even set foot in the Midwest. I spent 4 years. I just moved back a couple months ago. I spent 4 years in Indiana. I've been to the Midwest. I've been in Trump country. They're not bad people. If she had actually went to Wisconsin, Indiana, Michigan, any of them, just set foot there, and then walked into a gas station, they'd say, "Thank you for your patronage. We fucking hate you." But she had no fucking idea.
Trump was very aware of his target audience.
And he knows how to work it.
And he connected with them.
Right. And that's what it is. It's the law enforcement side, the military side, the legal immigrants like myself. That's why I voted for him. It was like, I came in legally. I spent $1,000 waiting for years. And my dad's a citizen, and he sponsored me. Why am I having to go and pay all this money, and you can walk across the border and get everything for free? That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, your dad's a citizen? And shouldn't you just get it automatically?
That's what I'm saying. It's easier, but you still have to get a lawyer. You still have to do the process, do it right, do it the right way.
It should just be like a box on your birth certificate. Like, Dad, yep, there you go.
Yeah. Jesus. You know what's really funny? So one of our last guests, Mike Sutton, he got divorced, and his wife was from Canada.
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, hey Mike. And he'd spent a part of the marrying process.
I'm sorry, Mike, about your divorce.
No. It was a great thing.
No, yeah.
So
I'm happy for your divorce.
well, yeah, we talked about how he won his divorce.
Oh, he won. The man won?
Oh yeah, you ready for this?
Shocker.
She was a Canadian citizen.
Right.
She wasn't American, so part of the marriage is they were bringing her over and this and that, and they hadn't finished when he got divorced.
Right.
So he calls immigration and says, "Hey, this isn't happening." And they're like, "You want to press charges?" And he goes, "Yes."
Oh.
So she got fucking deported back to Canada, and now she's on a fucking list. She can't come back to the country. She's like a fucking terrorist.
That motherfucker really won, dude.
I think he also he walked in on her with one of his friends.
So it was righteous.
He also, I think, probably left out the part where he left her debit card because I think it had been sent to him, so he had it. He gave it to a homeless guy and said, "Here's the pin, have fun."
What a fucking cock gobbler. God damn. Yeah, fuck her, dude. Hope you have fun in Canada, eh? Freeze your nuts off and eat moose.
That's beautiful.
Do you speak any other?
Finish.
Can you give me some? I'd love to hear that. Anything.
Terve, miten menee? Nimeni on Jesse. Jos on Suomessa kuuntelijoita, moikka, moro.
You speak with kind of a Hispanic accent, though, a little bit.
What the fuck?
It sounds Hispanic. Maybe I'm off. I don't know.
I have no idea. I've never heard Finnish before. So.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's a very weird language. Finland's a small country, 5.2 million people, I think.
It's definitely less angry.
And nobody else speaks it.
It's definitely less angry than German. German sounds angry.
Oh yeah, Manchen, are you Unengein?
And that's like a love poem too.
Right. I'm my favorite band's Rammstein, one of them. So I mean, they sing in German. So they write fucked up songs, but even the songs that are about love or something sounds angry as shit. But I love German. I was in Germany in the army. Germany is the best fucking country to visit aside Finland and Europe. I fucking love Germany. That's great.
It's funny. I just met a dude from work. one of the customers. He was an Army vet. He was in for like 8 years, and he was in Germany the whole time. And it was funny. He was telling me how great Germany was, and then his wife came home. And he's like, "Oh, this is my wife. She's German." And I'm like, "Ah."
A lot of the Joes marry German chicks. I have a lot of buddies, man, that married German chicks, and some stayed there and some came here.
My grandfather did that. He was a Marine actually,
right.
And he went over there and. He married 2 different German chicks. He divorced the first one and picked up another.
Maximize.
And the German chicks love black dudes. I don't know if your friend's black or not.
The guy I just met, yeah, he's a black dude.
Germans love black dudes, bro.
My friend Airman Waters, who I met in Iraq and served with, he got stationed after Iraq in Germany. I'm like, so what's it like being a black guy there? He's like, honestly, I think they're trying to make up for all the
right, dude.
Like,
it's
like,
so
it's
right.
the best place for black people.
It's
for
so
black guy to
crazy,
come.
dude.
Like, they
It's
just
so-
flock to you.
But see, I'm not black enough. Like it's weird. They love the ghetto hip hop culture, wearing Jordan ass FUBU motherfuckers. I'm not that guy. You know me. I'm a heavy metal head. I wear cargo shorts and band T-shirts and you know
studded leather belts.
Yeah.
Religion poisons everything.
Right.
Love that.
So
Shirt.
yeah, so I wasn't black enough for the German shit. I got some play, you know, but the ghetto dudes clean house. Go to a club, dude, and fucking leave with 3, 4 chicks. That's crazy, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I never get that one.
You should, dude. If I were you, I would have at least played the part while I was there.
I thought about it. just doing like a social experiment, going out one night, bought like a fitted hat, like just the fucking straight bill.
Can you fake ghetto or?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Of course.
anybody can do that. Yeah, get the fake bill. You
Well, I don't try. I mean,
sag your pants a little bit.
Well, I mean,
FUBU shirt.
yeah, Bufu, buy us, fuck you.
Yeah.
How high reference there?
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. They clean house, man. It's
What other bands do you like to listen to besides Rammstein?
the number one all time. Iron Maiden, of course.
Iron Maiden. Number one.
Number one all time, hands down. Parkway Drive, you know. Lamb
love
of God.
Lamb of God.
Lamb of God.
Good band. Love that band.
Yeah, great
They're
band.
my top 2.
Top 2. What's your top 1?
Protest the Hero.
Protest. That guy's vocal range is insane.
Dude, everyone in that band is
They're so
a fucking prodigy.
They're
Didn't they do the pro smoking song?
Yes.
My
Yeah.
favorite song ever.
They're
You played
fun.
that for me, yeah.
Yes, I
they're
did.
phenomenal, dude.
They're-
So picking them.
You know what's amazing? They nail everything on the album live.
I've
like-
never seen them live. I've died to see them live though.
I've seen them like, I think 3 times now.
Oh, man.
Dude, every time, solid fucking performance. Like every fucking note on the solos, even the singer, like every note he hits on the album, he nails live. Like holy shit!
And that's hard.
Even the
dude.
falsetto he does, like holy crap, it's
Like-
amazing.
That guy has, I think, one of the best vocal ranges in like metal or in
Absolutely.
like any rock. And
He's just super talented singer. It's
Great.
It's hard to find a real singer in metal lately. Like
because they all go sing country or rock or what, like, you know. Metal doesn't pay. We all know metal doesn't pay.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
sucks. I mean, you know, I've been on the road with touring bands and been to shows. I have friends that play in bands. It doesn't pay. You know, you have to have that pop element, that mass appeal, you know, to make
Yeah.
some money.
Well, Fall Out Boy used to be a metal band.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, they started off as like a hardcore metal band,
And then they're like, wait a minute.
and then they decided they wanted to make money, and they made their first pop album and blew up.
And here we are, fucking
Yeah.
15 years later.
That's why if you listen to their first album, there's so many like they have almost breakdowns inside of pop music. Like you can hear.
I can check that out. And I do
hear-
love pop music too. Pop too. Like I
Yeah.
love pop.
Which
Also,
I love Fall Out Boy, but if you listen to especially their first and second albums, like they sat down and wrote all those tunes themselves. Like they didn't buy music like Britney Spears does. Like,
Right.
They sat down and wrote them, and it's so funny because there's so many metal elements there. It's just they turned the bass up, they distorted the guitars, and calmed down the drums a little bit, reined them in, and it's like, oh, you guys made metal songs that became pop, and instead of like the guttural vocals you sang, motherfucker.
it sucks, man. It's selling out, man. But you got to make the money. I don't blame him, but I do at the same time. Bands like that.
I mean,
They make money, dude. Families and shit. You got kids, whatever. You know?
Yeah.
I like it. And now they're millionaires.
I used to joke all the time because I used to play in a metal band called Until They Turn Red, and I used to joke all the time about how we played this one show and there was like 150 people, which was like that was our cap. Like that was amazing. That was,
Right.
For a metal band,
Yeah, can you imagine?
a local metal band?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's actually really good for a local
huge.
metal band, yeah.
That's huge,
That's
especially in
fucking huge.
Miami. There's no fucking scene here.
That's take all the parameters into effect. That's actually really huge.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure half the people were there because they were lost.
Right. I thought it was a country night.
Yeah, exactly.
And they stayed hoping that country guy was going to headline or some shit.
Yeah, right.
That's like opening bands.
They were just waiting for us to get off.
Right.
But, like, I used to joke all the time, like, hey, guys, if you ever want to make money, I'm down to write pop tunes. Like,
Right. Yeah.
that was the running joke. Like, I'm ready to write pop tunes. Funniest thing about that band, I had a Justin Timberlake bobblehead.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I had
He
it.
hides it.
No, I didn't hide it. It broke.
sound
That's
like
the reason
Matt.
I don't have it anymore. But I actually had it glued to the top of my amp.
Pretty cool.
And when I would play, the vibrations from the amp would shake, and
bobble.
it looked like he was headbanging to my music.
That's awesome. That's rad, dude.
It was
Pretty
fucking
cool.
awesome. Yeah, and then it fell off the amp and smashed into pieces.
And that
it was
was
made
it.
out of like porcelain or something.
That's the
like-
end of Bieber.
Yeah. But they had like the whole NSYNC collection. I just had Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
I always wanted to fight him, but like scheduled, we'll work out for like 6 months. I feel like it's a win-win.
Timberlake? You're gonna fight Timberlake?
No, Bieber.
Oh, Bieber?
Yeah, because like either I win and people cheer because it's funny to
Wait,
watch.
you're talking about Bieber, Timberlake?
Timberlake,
I think
yeah.
about Bieber.
Oh,
So
I think it's Bieber.
I did because I heard Justin. I automatically assume Bieber.
That's what I was
Timberlake's cool. I like him. He's cool.
No, yeah.
Timberlake's a shit.
Yeah, he's shit. I like him.
It takes balls to not only say that sexy's gone, but I brought it back.
I mean,
I don't care how old this song is.
I'm over
By the way.
Backstreet guy. Always been. I love Backstreet Boys to this day. I don't care. To the bank, 6'4", half black guy, tatted up, metalhead. I love Backstreet Boys.
It's catchy, dude.
I recently bought their iTunes, their greatest hits. No shame. It just takes me back, bro.
No.
Spice Girls too. I love them too.
I like the Spice Girls. Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie, dude.
Tell me what you want.
No,
What you really, really want.
Viva forever.
And
I'll be waiting. The
and-
butterfly video and shit. It's
and,
great.
and I have zero problem telling people like one of my top 10 favorite songs of all time is fucking Britney Spears' "Toxic." It's fucking awesome. It's fucking. I wouldn't mind if somebody else sang it, but it's so fucking good.
I hate that song.
I
Yeah, it's
accept
not
that.
her favorite.
I
Yeah.
accept
Yeah.
that about you. It's okay.
I hate that song. She's got so many better songs to pick from.
She does.
Like, if you're gonna pick Britney Spears song, like, I don't know.
Well, "Toxic" is the most.
I feel like Toxic.
Because
was,
it's the
like,
sexiest video. That's why.
Well, "Toxic" is one. This has happened like 4 times. Where like it came on the radio and I was driving somewhere with a friend, and we were like, "Toxic," and we're both doing that, but trying to like not let the other person know. And then we went, "Fuck it!" And,
Fuck
and
it.
by the end of the song,
In
we're fucking,
unison.
yeah,
You're looking
like
like,
four different friends. Yeah,
That's toxic. Like, and you lock eyes. You're like,
Yeah.
because you know that's your toxic. And you just fucking high five and
Yeah.
take out your fucking tits. I don't know, some shit.
That's beautiful.
That's ridiculous.
I've actually been going back lately, listening to old stuff, doing a lot of Queen and Led Zeppelin,
nice.
getting some classics in.
Speaking of Led Zeppelin, have you heard that new band called Greta Van Fleet?
No.
They're a younger version of Led Zeppelin. It's like bunch of 19-year-old kids do, and they sound just like Led Zeppelin.
Really?
It's very impressive. And before you say poser, people online,
Oh, no.
not you, but people online, bitch, oh, they're posing. Robert Plant already says he's a fan, so
Oh,
There
win.
you go.
yeah, win. People are so bitching. I'm like,
You got
yeah.
Robert Plant as a fan? You're doing something right.
You already won.
Yeah.
These guys are seriously good, but they do sound a little too much like Zeppelin. So if you like them, might as well not just listen to Zeppelin, you know. Like, but they're good. That's my
What's the name of them again?
Greta Van Fleet,
Greta Van Fleet.
GRTA Van Fleet.
I gotta remember that.
So yeah, I'll text you later. You remember it.
Check that out.
It's really good.
So do you get like a lot of shit for just being you? Like,
Yeah, I'm very in your face blunt. I don't
you
like.
should be.
I hate lying. I don't believe in that bullshit. Like I don't. If your feelings get hurt, oh well. At least I told you the truth. I don't lie to my friends. I don't lie to strangers. I don't lie to anybody. I mean, of course, white lies, little white lies. We've all told them.
yeah.
But I try not to lie. Girls I date,
I only lie to white people.
right?
That's why I call it white lies.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't like lying. It just creates more problems than it solves, and I just believe in just being honest up front, let know my intentions known. It's like dating women or a business deal, or if I'm I do a personal bodyguard on the side. So I tell people this is my fee, blah blah. This is what I'm gonna do. This is how it is. Take it or leave it. Like if I lose the client, I'll lose it. I'm not gonna sit there and no, absolutely not. I'm not gonna pitter patter.
Well, then how do you feel about like Trump lying? Because he lies a lot, but we all kind of expect it, and it doesn't really.
Well, it was built into the system, man.
Yeah.
Everyone that like his like he does little bullshit lies, but
Right.
I mean, it's not that we didn't know that going into it when people voted for him.
Right. It's right. I mean, it's tough because everybody lies. Like all politicians lie. I know he's not a politician. That's what I like about him. I feel like he embellishes one of the lies out front. I don't think he just talks a lot of shit. That's what I'm saying. He talks without thinking. That's his problem.
He fucking tweets is his problem.
Yeah, tweets without thinking. There you go. Tweets without thinking.
If he fucking shut off Twitter,
Right.
I don't know. Twitter is what got him to actually fucking meet the leader of North Korea, which we have never done before, and he did it in a kind of a brilliant way. He's the first leader to actually talk directly to him,
And he still got shit for it. So
but it worked thus far.
Right.
He still got farther than anyone else. And there was
Right.
Do you know who Scott Adams is?
Scott Adams.
Yeah,
No.
the creator of Dilbert.
Okay. I'll do it.
Left as fuck.
Right.
Loves Trump.
Right. Really.
Because
Didn't know
he's also a trained hypnotist, so he's like watching Trump's skill. He's got the most insane skill set of all time.
Because he's a fucking businessman. He knows how to talk and negotiate, and yeah, I mean,
And he knows exactly who to talk to.
Right.
I forgot if I told the story before. My dad worked with Trump about 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on some land deal. And I asked my dad, I'm like, so, and this is years ago, I'm like, so what's he like? And my dad's like, well, he's Trump.
yeah, I mean,
You need to know he's Trump. If you don't know he's Trump, he's going to make sure you never forget.
Right.
I love saying that because it doesn't really tell anything about him. The way people react to it is fascinating. They're like, oh my God, he's a bully.
the Nazi, Hitler.
Yeah, he's a bully.
That's the best comparison.
Or the other way to interpret that is when he walks in a room, people know what to expect. And wouldn't you want that too? Like, how's that bad?
Yeah. That's the way they me with me.
And Trump was not big on shaking hands until he became president. Like just not a thing he likes to do. But the deal he was doing, my dad owns a PR and marketing firm. My dad's not a big name, but he works all big name people. And the person he was doing the deal with, my dad's best friends with. So Trump immediately recognized my dad's important, not in the grand scheme, but like in terms of this relationship. Walks right up to my dad, shook his hand.
Wow.
Because he knows exactly who to get along with, who to talk to. Like,
Who to butter up?
Yeah.
right. Pretty much.
Hey, whatever. He's getting things done.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly impressed. He's getting the amount of stuff he's gotten done in the short time he's been president.
Right.
Like, it's actually quite impressive. Like, and if you say that to people and they hate Trump, they're like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Nazi,
He's
right,
fucking
Hitler.
racist. He's so racist.
Racist. I'm like,
I'm still waiting for direct proof of him being racist.
you know what it is? He's not racist. He's racially insensitive.
Right.
Totally.
Which I am too. I like to. I say fucked up shit all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think he makes policy based on race, but
No, he doesn't.
if a guy happens to be of a certain minority, he might go after him because of the minority, but because he's a dick, he's
Right.
fucking with you. Like
Yeah.
it's not because he's racist; he just knows where to hit you.
Well, I think a lot of the people that hate Trump hate him because they think he's racist, but they confuse that racial insensitivity
Yeah.
with racism.
Yeah.
He's a New York guy. Go to New York and,
Right.
and like get cut off by somebody, and if you're black, they'll say, "Hey, you N-word, fuck you," like because you just cut him
Go ahead, you can
off.
say I give you permission.
Well, that's only half permission.
Yeah.
Hey, you nig. Hey, you nig.
I wanted to wait till like episode 20 till we started like dropping those bombs. Although I did have I brought it out in the first podcast that we didn't post up, but it was my solution to negating the negativity of the N-word, which is we have N-word day, which is where everyone can say it, but if you're near a person of color, you got to buy him a drink or give him $5. Suddenly, you change the entire context of that word. Suddenly, on that day, you kind of want to hear it because you're going to get paid out.
I never heard that. I mean, I say nigga to my black friends.
Yeah.
Well, that down here in Miami, that's totally cool because that's
Everybody says it, even white
it's
people
part of the
say it.
vernacular.
I know,
Right.
but that's just me.
It's like everyone.
I can't
says
pull
that.
it off though. I can't. So
I don't. So occasionally I will if I'm really really drunk. And it depends who I'm hanging out with, but it's never a hard R. It's always
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
nigga, like bro, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, why you busting my balls, bro?
Exactly. Yeah. But down here it's a vernacular. As soon as you leave Dade County, it is not acceptable in any way, shape,
Right.
or form.
Go to fucking
Like-
Tennessee right now.
Yeah.
There's a line like just above Fort Lauderdale where you can see. Okay, it's kind of okay here. Not anymore.
It's like exit 6 on I-95. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
after that, nah. It should be a big sign on say no niggas after this. Like the word.
and that line
It'd be
also.
funny if they actually just said no niggas beyond this point. But did it specify the word that the people?
And that line actually coincides with a different theory I have, which is the more north you get from Miami and south you get from New York, the tea gets sweeter. There's like a weird correlation there.
I hate sweet tea.
Really?
That's one of the American things. We don't have that shit in Finland.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Tea belongs in the fucking
Oh,
harbor.
yeah. God damn it. Boston Harbor, god damn it.
I can't hate on tea because coffee.
I absolutely can.
Because coffee is just tea with balls.
Coffee comes from a whole other plant.
It's got balls.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, tea doesn't, so I just want to drink tea.
Fuck tea.
And unsweetened tea, I don't know why they make that. That's the dumbest invention.
I don't know. I don't like tea
Yeah, me neither.
because I'm a fucking patriot.
God damn right. Hoorah.
Fucking America.
Brr.
2-time. What's your shirt? I love
Oh,
your
I
shirt.
got a shirt that says back-to-back World War champs.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
You see this one?
Yep. I smell hippies. Reagan. Boom. Smell hippies.
I smell hippies.
Love it.
I got another one. It's got Ronald Reagan dressed up like Rambo, like the iconic picture where he's holding the gun, like he's stalking, and it says Raging Ronald.
Raging Ronald.
It's a pretty good one.
I love like funny t-shirts like that. Like
I got another one. It's Teddy Roosevelt, and he's flexing, Where he's got on his bicep, he's got this big teddy bear tattoo with a heart, and it says Teddy Swoelsevelt.
I love
like puns.
Roosevelt so much. Just
I love puns.
he got fucking shot during speech and
Right.
kept fucking going.
Oh yeah, that's like
Who
the
does that?
definition of badass.
He had the great when he died, he died in his sleep, and I forgot who said it, but one of his friends said, "Of course, death came in the night because if he'd come while he was awake, there would have been a fight."
Right.
There's a website called AAF.com. It's like AmericanAsFuck.com. It's all veterans, and they made a bunch of like political T-shirts. That's where this one came from.
I'll check that out.
It's fucking hilarious. I got some great ones on there. I got another one. It says it's got Che Guevara's face on it in the middle, and then before it says DOU, and then bag. So it's douchebag.
I think it's on that one. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I love their shirts.
I just love how he's being hailed as a hero by some people on the left.
It's because they don't know what he did.
Right. He
They have
killed
no
gays.
idea.
He executed
He
gays.
was,
He executed everybody.
Yeah. But gays in particular too. Like this guy's,
This is a man who was so fucking crazy and so out there that even Castro was like, "Dude, you gotta stop
Yeah,
sleeping
even
on my
Castro's like,
couch.
"Fuck you, dog."
You gotta get out.
Yeah,
Man. You gotta
go-
get out.
go fucking rent your own place,
Get
bro.
off my couch,
You're,
yeah.
you're crazy.
Go to Africa.
Yeah.
Fuck it, go. I don't care.
You know, you know what it is? Most people just don't know what he is or who he did or what he was involved with. They have no idea. And I'll be honest, the only reason I know what he was involved with or how it all went down is because I'm from South Florida.
Yeah.
I'm from Miami, so you get a crash course on all that shit. You learn about it because it's
Well, Cubans are.
yeah, because everyone here is fucking Cuban.
Right.
Well, my wife's fucking Cuban,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she doesn't even know. I told her. I had to explain it to her. She was like, "Really? Yeah."
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, okay. I thought he was like a liberator or some shit." I'm like, "No."
Yeah. Of
No.
of lives, like he'd shoot you so you die.
Yeah. And it was funny too. Like, so I was reading this documentary deal, and it was about the Cuban Revolution, and they were
Oh,
talking about.
you like just told me about this.
Yeah,
Kinda
it was
mind-blowing,
it was
yeah.
actually pretty interesting. So him and Castro got tight during the revolution, and he actually inspired Castro to like go full force with his plans to revolt and take over. And so like Castro's big thing was he wanted to improve schools and he wanted fairness throughout the land, but he actually wasn't communist,
Right.
or socialist at all. Like he wasn't sure what he was. He was just going.
Like, it sucks. We're doing a
Yeah, this
revolution. Like,
this
yeah.
sucks. We're changing things. I don't know what we're doing, but we're
Which is-
fucking changing.
Which is
it,
not
right?
a bad thing. It's not a bad. Yeah.
Well, Che Guevara came in and taught him the wonders of socialism. And actually, if you look at all like the timing and everything that came out, he didn't start pushing that stuff till like right before the revolution won. So like right before the revolution won, all of a sudden he started pushing like the socialist agenda.
Radical shit.
Yeah, and that's and so like they didn't know what they were gonna do after they won and like how they were gonna set up the government or whatever. And then Castro was like, "Nope, this is what we're doing. Fuck that. This is great." And to be fair, like was it Batista? I think was the guy that was in charge before.
Not sure.
He was a
I'm
cruel
far
fuck.
back.
He was a cruel fuck, and I mean, I'll give it up to Castro for the fact that the schools and medicine and everything like got way better than under this dude. I mean,
Capped off though, like they were only ever going to get so good, but they were across the board better.
yeah, across the board, everything got better as far as that goes. But in order to do that, they had to take everything from everybody.
Yeah.
So if you had money in Cuba, you had nothing.
None. Yeah. Everybody had it. Like you just give it the big pool.
Yeah. Like, oh, you got money. Guess what? You're paying for everybody else's shit now.
Yeah.
Like,
I fucking hate it, but
Have I told you the stand up joke that I can do outside of Miami, but I can't do here?
what's that?
I did like 2 years on and off stand up in Orlando, and I hosted a show in Tampa a couple years ago. But there's one joke that I can do anywhere but Miami, and it's So I'm from Miami. I've decided I'm about 1 to 2% Cuban because I've eaten the food, drank the water, I've enjoyed the women, and I feel this bad when a raptor dies on the way here.
coming an old Ford tire and shit.
Yeah, I can't do that joke here. I can do it in fucking like Indiana or Orlando. I can't do it here.
That's funny.
No, I think you could do it here.
Yeah, I'm sure you do it.
I've tried. Fucking cricket sounds and angry looks.
Do you want to know my rates for personal protection? You can do the joke here. I'll just back you up.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got a wall over here.
I'll give you
I
friends
ju-
and family discount.
I just made a new best friend.
There you go.
It's funny. We went to my brother-in-law's house, I think, last night, and my sister-in-law holds up her phone. She's like, "Oh my god, have you seen all these hurricanes out there? Because I guess there's like 3 out there right now, or almost 4 or
Some
some shit."
shit. I
Whatever.
can't keep track with you.
Whatever, I don't care. They're like weights still down by Africa,
Right.
like 2-3 weeks out. Whatever, fuck it, I don't care. And she's like freaking out. She's like, look at this one. If it turns a little bit north, it's coming for us. You know, da da da. And I was like, whatever, bro. It'll probably hit Cuba first. We'll be fine. And my brother-in-law looks over at me and gives me this evil look because he's like 100% Cuban.
He's like, that's fucked up. Dude.
Like his I think it was his parents. His parents came over. So he was like,
Right.
He kind of walked away like all butthurt, and I was like, whatever. There's a fucking mountain in Cuba. It cuts the storm down. We'll be all right.
Right.
Let it hit Cuba first. It's not like they're gonna make their lives worse.
I gotta tell you, it was actually really nice because when Castro died, I was in India, and I could say this out loud. Castro died, and I don't really care. I could say that there, but I can't say that down here because you get fucking bombarded with all these children of whoever like came from there. Like, no, but you don't understand. Like, no, you only care because that's where you come from. Do you care about like North Korea? Do you care about any other? No, you care because that's where your people come from, which is fine, but you can't make me care.
Yeah.
I did find it funny though that like he said that he wouldn't die until he saw the end, the demise of America, and then Trump got elected and he died. Like I found that fun. Irony. But apparently I think we're doing okay. I don't know.
Are we still alive?
Yeah.
I don't know. My 401k is kicking ass. I don't give a fuck.
Did net neutrality kill us? We're still alive. Oh shit.
I've got some like super like liberal friends, but they're kind of like even keeled, and even they'll post, "Oh my God, Trump's doing what he said he was gonna do."
Yeah,
you
no
fucking
shit.
babies. Have you like? I posted this like towards I think like the end of the election, and I was like, people like freaking out about who he is. I'm like, dude, he's been who he is his entire life.
He didn't get in the office and change. No,
he's
always
always been.
He said exactly what the fuck he was gonna do, and he's literally
Why are
pushing
they so
towards
shocked?
it.
And it reminded me of this one girl that I dated very briefly who like just came back from Texas, and she was telling me that she was dating this guy who brutally beat her and raped her.
Jesus Christ.
And she broke up with him because he was going nowhere with his life. And wow, it's like, really?
That was that was a
reason-
straw that brother comes back. Not him beating you with a 2x4.
That's what I feel.
God damn,
that's what I felt about Trump. It's like, really, this is the shit that pisses you off? He just
Right.
sets him offhanded color shit. If you want to find some like dirty shit, go back 30 years ago. You'll find it.
Or he did.
Yeah, but like the shit he's doing now is like nothing. Like it just hurt your feelings. Oh.
Exactly what it is. It's fucking hurt feelings.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly what it is.
But feelings matter.
Not outside your own head.
Yeah.
No, feelings matter.
He's doing a thing.
God damn it.
Feelings matter.
Turning funny softy now.
the serious look he just gave me was fucking hilarious.
God damn, why the fuck did I even come here?
Bro, this podcast is a safe space, bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
I had a weird theory. Okay, so if Trump during the election had told snowflakes, hey, if I crack down on immigration, it'll open up more safe spaces for you guys, would he have done better? It's one of those like hurt your
legitimate
brain.
question. Yeah,
it's like
like,
kind of hurt your brain kind of moments.
But no.
but wait a minute. Yeah.
And I wasn't on board with Trump. I really didn't care.
Right.
But I remember the day after he got elected, they canceled school.
Right.
They brought in
Therapy
fucking,
dogs, coloring books. I've seen it canceled exams and testing at schools. I'm in Harvard or somewhere or Princeton.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I was in college when 9/11 happened. Do you know what we did? We went to school the next day, and we were pissed because they canceled football games that Saturday. No,
Damn.
life fucking goes on.
It does. This guy won a presidency. He didn't execute 500 gays in the gulag. This is so beyond me to get that upset about just somebody getting elected. I didn't like Obama, but guess what? I signed to serve under him as my commander in chief. He's a president. Respect the office. It doesn't matter who's in there. Hillary would have won. I'm doing the same thing. She's my damn president. It is what it is. I may not agree with her, but hey, that's life.
You know what really bothers me? Because so I've hated Hillary before she even became a fucking senator in New York or
Same
whatever
here.
it was.
Yeah, she's been a cunt
I
always.
fucking hate that.
She's been a cunt always.
So
I didn't
like,
have an opinion until the election, but yeah.
She's a crook. She's a crook. She's
Okay.
worst kind of crook.
So there's a rumor going around the Marine Corps before she got elected into office ever that so Marine One, it's the president's helicopter. It's guarded by fucking Marines.
Right.
Oh, and she would give him shit. Like she had.
Yeah, she would fuck with the Marines.
She's a cunt. She
would fuck with them, and then she
Mike
made them.
Baker came on Joe Rogan's podcast and said the same thing.
Yeah, she made
shit.
them for the longest time. I guess she was pushing to have them not wear their dress blues and wear suits instead, so they looked like Secret Servicemen because she didn't want to be near them or some shit like that. Like, and just because of that, like, I really had a distaste for her completely, totally, and. I mean, so I don't know how true the rumor was in the Marine Corps, but just because of that,
I've heard it from different
because
sources.
I've heard it from other sources too, and that's why I assume it's got some base in truth.
And we did get a fucking Clinton presidency. Obama went and got all of Bill Clinton's people.
And
the
put 'em in
people,
all- yeah, put 'em in.
the people that Hillary would have gotten. So we actually did get it. Like we did get that. So
Well, the thing that blows my mind is everybody's like, "Oh, she deleted emails. So what?" I'm like, "This is the problem. Edward Snowden is not allowed in this country,
Right.
without going to jail.
If you were-
for the same fucking law that she broke.
If you were a private first class in the army, you'd be in the brig till
If
forever.
if I
Or you're
did
being
this,
goddamn fucking Leavenworth, so they die.
if I did the same thing she did,
Treason.
and
Treason.
just ran my own private server and put
Even if-
emails on there,
Even if it's not
from the
intentional, by
government.
the way.
Right, right.
Still,
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Intention is inconsequential. She broke the fucking
Yeah.
law, and it's crazy because the FBI literally changed the definition of the law and decided to not prosecute.
Right.
It's fucking crazy. Like it is outright treasonous. Like holy fucking shit. Like Edward Snowden is a wanted fucking man because of that same
Right,
law.
and he's in like fucking
Isn't he in
like Bolivia or
Colombia or something?
somewhere where they have no fucking
thought he's in
no
Russia.
extradition. Russia, yeah, right, actually
Yeah,
Russia.
yeah.
Russia,
Is
you're
it-
right.
Yeah.
Yes, Russia, yeah, Russia.
Is it-
Because
Yeah,
John
Putin.
John Oliver went
Yeah,
had a thing.
yeah, he's in Russia.
Is it Russia?
Yeah, Russia. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Russia. Yeah.
Who's in South America then?
Some?
Oh,
The WikiLeaks guy?
Yeah.
Julian Assange.
Assange, yeah.
Assange, yeah.
Okay.
Which I think they're trying to get him because like they periodically like cut off his internet. Like stop doing these things.
I'm sure he's smart enough to figure that out.
You know what's funny about that is like the left used to love him, and then he pushed out some shit, and then the left hated him, and then the right loved him, and then he put out some shit, and the right hated him. Like depending
Same
on
thing
what,
with Comey. Yeah.
yeah, depending on what they put out, different sides will support him and be like, oh, he's a genius. Yeah, whatever.
I love how Jesse's on his phone, but any other guest, you would have been on their ass about it.
Am I gonna- well,
But he's like so much bigger than us, so it's cool.
well, he's also. What are you going? You're going over football stats?
No, I'm on Facebook Live.
You're on Facebook Live right now.
Film
Fuck
myself.
yeah.
Are you filming me right now?
No, myself. Fuck
Oh.
you.
Why not me? I'm cute.
Ish.
I can't see everybody, so like, fuck. It doesn't even matter. I don't know where else to put it. You can't put it anywhere.
Are people watching?
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
comments.
like 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know where. Put it somewhere if you want. Put over there or some shit.
So we're Facebook living now. That's
Yes.
the thing. There.
I've wanted to do this, but like I was waiting till like we got a little bit bigger because
Why not?
because I'd love to crowdsource like questions like on the fly.
How's everybody doing on Facebook? I don't know if you can hear me or not. Probably not.
No, we're not live. We're just recording.
No, I know, but hear me on the phone.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
Who fucking knows?
Now we'll see.
See what happens. We should do that once. We should do that one show. We'll set it up and do live.
I want to, but like people have to show us they want it.
I don't know. We got like a.
Just don't move your mic.
Oh.
Damn. Fuck my shit up, dude.
So are you doing fantasy football?
Yeah. Getting my shit pushed in currently.
That's D&D for sports guys.
Right.
Same shit.
Yeah.
But I also play D&D too, so.
Do you? We play.
Well, I used to.
We
I'm
play,
into Magic.
we play
I'm a
almost.
huge nerd.
We play almost every Friday.
I haven't played in a few years. I play Magic. I like Magic. I play any RPG card games,
Did you
video
WoW
games.
at all?
No, I never got into WoW because I knew it was dangerous because I get addicted to that shit.
Mike Sutton met his wife on WoW. It is
Yeah.
dangerous place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Literally, wow.
It's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've known a couple guys that have gotten married off a while.
No shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
Eric
it
Brown.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess you should have that
First
same
one,
passion,
yeah.
but
Eric Brown's first wife. He met
Yeah.
this is the funny part. So he meets this girl on WoW, and she's in Virginia, I think, and
Yeah.
he was down here. I think they played together for like a year, and then he went up to visit her and lost his virginity to her, and then he came back down for a week.
how old is this
Yeah,
guy? Yeah.
yeah. Came back down for a week, grabbed his shit, and moved in with her, and then like I think like 6 or 7 months later, maybe a year later,
this
he
is
got
the same
married.
fucking Canada have my pin
No,
homeless person.
no,
different guy, different guy.
Oh,
Eric Brown.
Sutton.
Eric
Okay.
Brown.
Sutton. I got
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, different guy. But and then I think like 6 or 7 months later, he got married.
They're divorced now, and I think I'm the only person who's still on her Facebook for some reason because she still
Really?
pops up. Yeah.
I don't think I was ever on her Facebook. I did meet her once.
I met her once, and yeah,
Yeah.
I think she just didn't know who I was.
Eric's doing a lot better now. They got divorced. Like so much better for himself.
That's good.
He's actually he works for.
He's doing something he loves and getting paid for. Like,
yeah,
how would you?
he's a judge on Magic tournaments for Wizards of the Coast.
No shit.
Like he's a legit tournament judge. Like he travels.
goes
So he
all
loses
over,
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. How fucking crazy is
That's
that?
badass shit.
I want to get paid to do shit I love. Like
Yeah, right.
And then he collects and trades cards and shit. He has like an online store he runs and manages.
Right.
he's
for
got
the
a little.
cards.
He's got a little diva though. And
I
it
don't
bugs,
know.
and it bugs me. Like he'll put shit like, oh my god, winter is cold. Really, dude? You're over 30. You just figured this out. Oh my god, karaoke is awesome. No, don't be a Hilton. Like, don't do that. Like, don't post insipid things. We like you just the way you are.
Right.
I don't know. He doesn't talk to me very much anymore.
I get drunk. I get drunk and I badger him until he talks to me.
I see him. He'll talk to me like once a year, somewhere in there. Like I'll say something that offends on Facebook and he'll giggle.
Little laugh emoji.
Yeah, like LOL.
Everybody saying hi to you guys.
Hi.
How do you turn this shit around, bro? There we go. Wait, motherfucker. It's not a picture, stupid.
Oh, well, who
How old are you?
how old am I? I don't know.
You sound like you're fucking 80. Like,
Old enough to part.
on the snipe? You on the snipe there? And he's like the fucking Family Guy episode where like Stewie's old, whatever. Like, it's on the snipe. Your grandson is on the snipe. The what? The snipe. And he's like staring at him. Stupid. I love it.
So who else on Facebook Live?
4 people so far. It's one of my army buddies. 3 now.
Oh shit!
Suck.
You gotta tell them about the podcast, right?
Yeah, I said podcast, iTunes, stay tuned, recording, blah, 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 whatever.
Nice.
I don't know if they can hear me or not. Again, I'm pretty loud, I guess.
Yeah,
These are actually just really good mics. That I love because I can fucking dance with it.
it's good.
Yeah.
Well, because the first couple shows we had the regular mic stands,
Right.
like the table mic stands.
Yeah.
And Krebs like to be far away from the microphone.
Well, I like.
So he would have the mic right here on the table, and then he would sit back here.
So you
he
could
would
barely
talk,
hear
and
him.
you couldn't fucking
Hear anything.
The whole show, I would be grabbing the mic and shoving it towards his face, like trying to remind him to get closer to the mic. And then my buddy Joey Calero that helped me do some audio work here, we had a joke that I was going to make a helmet and attach the microphone to the helmet, so that way Krebs would have to wear the helmet, so that way
Right.
every time he moved around, the mic would stay right in his face.
That's pretty fun.
So then we got the boom stands here.
No, he's awesome, man. This is just like Howard Stern shit.
Yeah, it's like pro.
Yeah.
we need just one more,
Yeah,
just in case we get 2 guests on.
yeah.
How often do you guys do guests? Like, do you have like recurring guests? Do you like?
Not yet, but
No,
I
not
think
yet.
I think we're about to soon. I think
Yeah, this is like episode. Yeah, this is gonna be 8.
Oh, he's pretty in the beginning.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is just a start.
Well, I'm always available. Just saying.
Yeah. We try to put out one show a week, and then we do quickie episodes every once in a while. We do like a 10-minute short.
The best. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't last that long.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Really?
2 pump a chump, man. I'm out.
Hey,
Got
whatever.
shit to do, man.
Get yours and roll. That's
That's it, man. Rip and dip. Rip and dip, buddy.
Yo, I was at Aldi today, and in the freezer they had pizza rolls, and they were called Rip and Dips because they were together, and they came with sauce. You would rip them and
That's
dip it.
that's what I said. That they had it's a circle, right? Or
Yeah.
Rip and dips. Yeah,
I saw
was
that.
in high school. Rip and dips.
I saw him in there, and I just started dying laughing. I was like, "That's funny."
Rip and dip.
But yeah.
I got some Philly fam in the house from Philly. I went to Philly a couple weeks ago. See my army buddy. Apparently in Philly, there's a thing called Twisted Lights or Twisted Lemonade. So it's alcoholic lemonade, and that's all they fucking drink there in Philly.
Really?
Twisted lemonade. It's
What a weird drink to make.
it's the weirdest shit in the world, and they pound this shit, and they
Sounds like a chaser to me. But
do in Philly. That's the thing. I've never seen one until one day. Like, yeah, bro, we're some fucking twisted lemonades or fucking twisted teas. That's what they call them. Yeah, twisted teas.
is this a May drink or is it like Mike's Hard
No,
or something?
Mike's Hard, but it's in a bottle, but it's twisted lemonade, tea.
Oh.
So it's tea, but it's alcohol, like 5%, 4.8, and that's all they pound. They pound that shit.
Still belongs in the harbor.
That's alcohol in it, man. You can't sacrifice alcohol.
Philly's a weird place. Did you ever see Bill Burr go off on Philly fans like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
They had a comedy festival and they were just giving people every comic shit. So Bill Burr, look up Bill Burr goes off on Philly audience. It's fucking amazing. I'm not gonna do it justice, but he was so sick of everybody who came up before him getting shit. So he goes, I had an entire set plan, but fuck you. I'm going to tell you exactly why in the next 10 minutes why you fucking suck. You idolize Rocky. He does not exist. You have a statue for a man who does not exist. 8 more minutes. He just kept going. 7 minutes. It's the most beautiful fuck you in the history of fuck yous. It's so good.
Tell me he gets applause at the end of it.
They actually do. He kind of wins them over
there you
towards
go.
the end, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful, man.
Well, with like his middle finger up. Like that's winning there. They're cheering for you while you're saying fuck you. It's so good.
No, but Philly was definitely an experience, man. Philly, my buddy's a cop there, so I was cop buddies. We had a fundraiser for it's called No Dogs Left Behind. So he adopted a dog from Afghanistan, Chemo. He brought her back. So now he's involved with this charity that raises money to bring dogs back with other soldiers. It's like $4,000 to bring a dog back, all the shots, all the bullshit, Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You've been there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking street dogs and shit, so you gotta get them cleaned up, whatever. So we did a fundraiser event. We raised double the money already. So another soldier, we had one soldier already in mind. So another soldier gets half of the dog already funded.
Nice.
So it's a cool event, man. So I met all these cop buddies, and these motherfuckers drink. These Philly cops aren't like Miami cops. Philly cops are real cops. Like 7 out of 10 cops that I saw downtown and went because he went to court that fucking morning to do some paperwork, whatever. 7 out of 10 cops there had fucking like sleeves and shit, just tatted up, yoked up dudes. Like Philly's a real deal, bro. Like
nice.
Here, it's cops are like fucking paper pushers, bro. Like they want these perfect ass. Nah, Philly is a real deal, bro.
Well, the cops here are either like 200 pounds overweight
or
pussies,
or never smoked a cigarette in their life,
or they only ever shot their gun in the academy.
Right, exactly.
They're fucking They
don't want real cops here, man. They want fucking secretaries with fucking badges.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Which is why Homestead is like rated as one of the most dangerous cities in the country last fucking 5-6 years, some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, we beat out Compton the last 2 years.
Was it Florida City like up there? Like Florida City was like third.
Florida City Homestead.
This.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Yeah, man.
I've never seen shit, but
we are literally in one of the most dangerous cities in America.
But I've also been to Chicago so many times the past 4 years.
I've been once,
and I've never seen anything. But
go to the ghetto. Mine.
Well, this is what happens every time I've gone to Chicago. I've been drunk as fuck. I'm trying to like find my way back to Chicago to my hotel, and some old black guy will be like, "White boy, don't go 2 streets over." Like, don't go
and
there.
He's fucking right.
And I didn't, and I've been fine. And I honestly think they should make that more of like a tourist point. Yes, it's dangerous, but we'll tell you where.
Well, yeah.
Okay, like I've been at work before and at a customer's house or up a pole working on cable and stuff, and there has been a shootout or something. Like cops show up, like wild stuff, man.
Miami's a shithole, man.
Especially in Homestead, Florida City, bro. It's wild there. And so in parts of Florida City, the only internet they can get is my company. So we go, and it is the worst when I go there.
AT&T reaching out.
It is the worst. It is the worst when I go there because I am the white motherfucker.
You are the whitest people I know, and I'm from Finland. You are the whitest person I know. Complexion wise. Yeah. And I'm from Finland. Like I said, nigga, we see sun 2 weeks out of the year.
Well,
you're still the whitest motherfucker I know.
This is the shittiest part, though. You ready for this? So in the 80s, they used AT&T trucks.
Mm-hmm.
The cops did for undercover sting operations.
That's a great idea.
So now they hate you.
All through Florida City and Homestead.
So they probably think he's fucking UC now.
So I fucking roll up into Florida City in the ghetto, like whitest dude you've ever seen. Like pop out of the van, and dude, everyone fucking stops and stares, and they're waiting for me to do shit. Like I've had to go into other people's backyards, not the customers, but like the guy next door or whatever. And like I'll knock on the door, and they just kind of stare at me, and
like unsure of what the fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I gotta go over there and do this thing, and they're like, okay, and they let me go. And I've had people come up and stop me and be like, you've been here too long, bro. You gotta leave.
I was about to say, I'll bet like someone's got a timer where after 30 minutes they just slash your tires for like.
And
I'm
like, just in case. You know what? Okay, bye. I'll see you later.
Bring fried chicken. That work up for your favorite, buddy. And Hennessy, fried chicken and Hennessy.
I don't know about that.
And of course me. Yeah,
yeah. I'll just bring you with me. I'll be all right.
I'm the equalizer. Gotcha.
You give me some street cred.
Yeah, exactly. Equalizer, bro. Gotcha, man.
Oh God.
Funny.
But yeah, we're I think top 2 the last couple of years.
What? Oh.
Most dangerous cities in America.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Florida City's up there. Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
That's what I'm like. How the fuck you live down here, bro? It's cheaper, I know, but nah.
Here's nice. Okay, so where we are now, this is a dead end street.
Yeah.
And I'm the new guy on the block. Everyone else that's been on this block has been here for like 30 plus years.
Yeah, right.
So nobody comes down here. And everyone on the street has guns and dogs. Like
except for that one guy a couple days ago who like tried to
he tried to lean over the fence and steal my fucking fruit.
I've never seen him yell before.
Like a mango tree in there? Yeah.
Well, it's a longan tree. But I'd already sold the crop, whatever. There's just some stragglers there. But I don't want him thinking this is fucking public land and he can just take whatever the fuck he wants.
It's not fucking everybody gets to eat free.
I've never seen him yell till just then. Like, oh, okay. Angry man. There it is.
You get scared?
No, it's kind of cool. I finally seen it. I've heard about the Marines, but I've never actually,
Yeah. I wanted to scare the guy, and I was like, you know what, I busted out the Gammo pellet rifle.
Right.
I was going to pull out the shotgun, but I was like, he's too far away.
Yeah.
It's not going to be real. It's not going to scare him.
Yeah. Pointless.
I was like, the Gammo, I can hit him, and it'll hurt. It won't hurt him though.
Right.
Too bad. Like he'll live.
Right.
Because the Gamma I got is 1,250 feet per second.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's literally like a step below a 22.
Right.
I got a scope on it. It's dialed in for like 150 yards.
Man, damn. These guys. Jesus.
He hates squirrels apparently.
Yeah,
Well,
apparently.
okay, so I got lychee trees too,
Mhm.
and the problem is that there's a bunch of wild fucking parrots around here. Like people have let them go, and so like they're thriving here. So when I get my lychee crops in,
Eat the motherfucker.
yeah, those motherfuckers show up and eat all my fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I want the lychees. I'm a selfish fuck. I'm a selfish fuck. Those are my lychees.
Right.
So I pick off the parrots.
Sniper in the bushes and shit.
Well,
Whatever. They're an invasive species.
Can you take
so
an
you're
ev-
allowed to
Can you
Yeah.
fucking
take a
slaughter
video
'em.
of that and put it on Instagram? Because I would love PETA haters. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
love
yeah.
that. I want that. I
I
want
want
haters.
PETA out here next fucking podcast. I want PETA out here protesting and shit.
We want. I want haters so bad. I want it. I want haters. I want people who just troll and shit talk.
Because
I want-
that's how you bring fucking more people in.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm down for some haters.
I love
Whatever.
haters.
We need to finish the fucking YouTube account.
Yeah.
You have a YouTube account? You know,
Well, because
I set up the YouTube account. We just haven't posted anything.
it takes forever to switch the
Well, because they only accept
like MP4 or no?
yeah,
AVI and MP4. Yeah.
So you got-
AVI MP4.
So you got taken from like what? MKV or what are you shooting like?
Well, right now, because I'm an asshole and I don't know what century we're living in, our previous podcasts were all done in MP3.
What are you, 2002?
I'm in high school
No,
again.
yeah,
Sweet.
Jesus
No,
Christ!
it was
I had an MP3 player. Like,
It was just it was just easier to bounce out of the recording program we're using to set up and load, so it
there's-
would go faster.
but
And it doesn't really affect. It's not like we're doing music or anything. We're just talking, so the audio quality is still good.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it.
But for technology purposes,
I mean, this show's going to be MP4.
oh, you upgraded. Okay.
Yeah, this show's going to be MP4.
Shit,
This,
on the table.
this one's MP4, and then the rest will be MP4. Now I just got to go back and convert the old ones. And I'm
Right.
lazy, and it takes for fucking ever.
There's not a program where you just compare audio files and hit bing and converts it.
I have that
So how does it take?
because it's a dink and it converts it, but it takes time because it goes through
Oh,
everything.
pretty overnight. I don't know.
Yeah. I was texting you yesterday. Have you done it yet? You could literally just make a playlist, go, and probably have them all done.
I know
Because I want to edit out some stuff. Because YouTube is like what most people actually listen to, comment, and like lazily like that's just like the standard kind of. And they also monetize and also demonetize if they don't like your
We'd be demonetized like a motherfucker.
That's why I want to edit it. It's why I want to cut out certain parts because they'll demonetize the entire thing, but they won't demonetize you in general unless you're Alex Jones. But they,
Yeah, it's Jones. Which is
But they-
bullshit, by the way, because free speech, whatever.
You think it's bullshit?
I don't
Bullshit.
like him. I don't like him, so I ignore him. Yeah.
I don't like him either, and he's conservative. And he's too crazy, but
He's
he cannot.
not just conservative. He's talking about like
Yeah, like, UFOs and shit.
alien,
Yeah.
interdimensional alien
Yeah, no.
pedophiles. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
He's nuts, but at the same time, free speech, guys. Come on, I mean,
He's also
Well,
right.
okay, but
he's
there's a
also
diff-
right about stuff a lot more than people want to admit. He's
This
actually
is
right
true.
about
This is
it.
Right.
true. That's true. But it's also okay. So like YouTube and Facebook and
Twitter,
they're private companies. They can do whatever the hell
which
they
is
want.
true. And
But they
free
kind
speech is on the government.
They
It's
kind of
private.
got a monopoly
Yeah.
though.
You know what? But, okay, so
If Teddy was alive today, he'd be going after them.
no, he would be the difference is like okay, so Ben Shapiro's talked about this and how
The smart guy.
the social media places
actually had a
are-
great idea for that. Yeah,
are
or a great like middle ground solution.
well because he looks at it from a good avenue, I think. But he talks about how these social media companies claim not to be like editorial in any way, shape, or form, and that they're just conveying a portal for you to communicate, like as like AT&T for phones,
Right.
which is why they're a utility.
Mhm.
So either they're a utility or they're an editorial thing, and if they're an editorial thing, then that means that they can control your news feed and put certain news organizations first and cut people off like Alex Jones. And if they are what they claim to be and they are open free platform, then they are a utility and they should still be regulated just a different way.
Right. I just think it's a fucking slippery slope.
But they
I agree.
they check your social media, so it's kind of a utility because your job might be online.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like it's the whole right versus product of healthcare. I hate that fucking argument because maybe it's neither and maybe it's both. I just hate because it's so polarized. Because on one hand, you can get shot, go to the ER, they have to take care of you, you don't have to pay.
Right.
But if you want higher end long term care, you have to pay for it. So maybe it's a different thing that isn't one or the other.
Oh no,
We
no.
actually have to look at it
If you
differently.
get shot and go into the ER, they'll take care of you, but
Right.
you're gonna pay for it
Somehow,
or
yeah.
you're gonna be in debt for the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah, and some people don't care.
I know.
And
Well, some people are smart enough to give a fake name and social security number.
yeah. So it's kind of a right in a way, but it's mostly a product. So it's like I just hate the argument because we're not going to find the answer. While people are saying, is it right or is it like we're just
It's
not
not a
gonna find
right. Absolutely not a right. Healthcare is not a right.
No.
No, a right is something that that you are born with the right to.
But if you want
The point is that healthcare is a service.
Yeah.
And it's performed by somebody else.
Mhm.
You don't have the right to other people's work.
Right, or money.
Unless
Yeah,
you're
you don't have the
shot,
right- you don't have-
unless you're shot and you walk into an ER, they have to treat you.
I know.
That throws a I don't know, it throws out that entire idea if it's just a service because they have to treat you. That's what makes it like a difficult thing to actually fucking deal with. We're not looking at it the right way. Is my point.
I also think
I don't know the answer either. I mean,
I do.
do you?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You have all the answers.
Not all of them. Just 99.9% of them.
You're the guy that goes into every job interview. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Well, I've got no weaknesses at all.
Yeah, I don't.
So yeah,
I have a pretty huge penis, so it hurts sometimes.
yeah, we've talked about that.
I really don't believe in weakness. Weakness is just a place you haven't gotten strong yet.
Good point. Valid point. Very, very confident. I get it, but
Just try harder.
right. But how do you not try harder when you're
Walk it off. Walk it off.
Walk it off.
when you're not good at something?
Well, have you tried being better at it?
Yeah, but you just fucking suck.
We can play that as like a
All
reason
right, yeah.
to.
Yeah, we're back now.
All right, so we were talking about Cassie because we sort of like tapped her to do the like sexy voice for our quickies, and did not know that she could pull off sexy. Like
Yeah.
we physically know her, so it's like she's just like a sister, she's like a great friend.
Yeah, so
She's a non-sexual object to me because I've just known her forever. She's just it's Cassie, like whatever.
Right.
And
Because you like girls with like meat
yeah,
on
I
them.
like girls with meat on them,
Yeah.
and she's
She and in her own words, she would say she's about 110, mostly boob.
boob like one tit. Like it's just like one tit. That's it. Boob is just like a D and an A. Like what the fuck is one
Well,
tit?
well, she's got two, I'm sure.
Well, actually, it's funny when she gets really healthy. When she like ups her fats, they get huge, and it's weird because I was out with a bar with her once. I think I was visiting a couple years ago from Indiana, and she picked me up and we went to a bar. And I'm talking to her, and my eyes are just dropping. I'm like, God damn it, Cassie! Dude, could you leave us at home? Like it's fucking distracting.
Between detach your touch plates, put it on the table.
Yeah, but she definitely had like on the recording. She definitely had like
Sultry, sexy, like
like the phone sex worker voice.
Right.
Like, the fuck is this? This is not normal.
Hidden-
It's not right.
It's called hidden talents, Matt.
Exactly, I guess. Yeah. Well, because like I said before, like having listened to the playbacks for this, I realized my voice is a lot deeper than I thought it was. Because
Right.
in my head, my voice is very high pitched. I guess because like when you hear your own voice, it's like vibrating through your jaw,
Right,
with
right.
your ear or whatever.
Mine just fucking annoys me right now, this moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
annoys me.
Krebs doesn't even listen to the podcast because he doesn't
can't.
want to hear his own voice.
I
You're
can't.
used to it, buddy.
It's annoying as shit. And I did stand up for 2 years in Orlando. But I can't hear me. Can I just get a transcript? Like, because I do need to go over and hear them because I keep getting like texts from like Justin and Claire and like other people who are listening. Like, they'll like send me like an inside joke like happen to the podcast. I'm like, dude, I'm drinking. I'm not making memories. So
Yeah.
like I have to go back and like
I'm trying to erase them.
Yeah.
That's happened to me too. A bunch of guys I work with have texted me like I talked about how I'd never watched Sons of Anarchy, and my buddy texted
What's
me.
wrong with you?
I'm about halfway through.
He's like,
It's
he's
good.
like, bro, you gotta watch Sons of Anarchy, and
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
like,
you have. It's one of those TV shows you have to watch.
Get through season 3. It's actually really fucking good.
Right.
you know what it is? I don't watch a lot of stuff, and
I had to bug you for how long to do Sherlock,
yeah, like a year.
and
The only reason I watched Sherlock was because
Is that with fucking Benedict fucking
Yeah.
Cumbersnatch?
Yeah.
Or Cumberbatch? Whatever.
it's really fucking good.
no, it's amazing. The only reason I actually started watching it is
I don't
because
like
at the time I had just had ACL surgery and I couldn't walk and I was stuck on the couch, so I watched it.
That's why when I tore my Achilles tendon last year, I watched Dexter. I watched it
great
last
shit,
year.
great, right?
The ending sucked, obviously, but
Yeah.
and it got kind of
After
monotonous
season-
at the same time with
after
the same
season
thing.
4, it sucks.
Yeah, after the same, it gets the same thing, and then he falls in love with his sister. It's kind of weird, but not really. It's like,
Did you hear the Okay, so they got rid of the original showrunner. I think after season 3.
and as we know, it's a change.
And did you ever hear he actually wrote or like sort of conceptualized how he wanted to end the show?
Right.
But he waited for the show to end to actually say it because he didn't want to shit on the show.
Right.
But his ending would have been so good. What it would have been was basically you would have realized that everything that's happening is him going through his own life, and it pans out and he's on the fucking table about to get lethal injection. tell me, is
It'd have
that
been a lot better than the goddamn stupid boat thing.
yeah? And that's not the writer's fault. Showtime would not
like lumberjack
they
shit.
would not
Yeah.
let him kill the character. They would
Really?
not. Yeah, they wouldn't let him do it.
Sometimes you have to die to make it.
He killed a lot of innocent people. I'd be okay with his death. I mean, it was a great story, but I'd be okay
But
with
all
his
the
death.
people he killed were bad.
Yeah.
Not always. Not always.
A couple.
When his wife died, there was a guy who just like badmouthed him, and he beat him with like a fucking anchor to death. That guy didn't deserve to die.
Well, he badmouthed his wife. Should have shut the fuck up.
Right.
He didn't know.
Mind your tongue, boy.
Yeah.
You're defending a fictional serial killer.
Nazi.
And you're
Nazi.
Racist Nazi.
I might be.
Who knows?
Yeah. Those definitions keep expanding.
Right. Everybody's a Nazi nowadays. I've been called a Nazi. I'm half black.
Fucking Nazi.
Talking about? Yeah, right.
You know that I think I told you that's the whole reason I started listening to Ben Shapiro. Because I wrote him off when I heard about him originally. I wrote him off completely. I was like, oh, this is a Rush Limbaugh faggot. I don't care.
No, not even.
Like-
He's real smart.
Yeah. And I was reading this thing and
And he's unbiased. That's what.
yeah.
I like to-
Well, no, he's biased. He's just honest about his bias.
right, but he.
You know
he's-
exactly what you're getting when he says
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
conservative.
Because he tells you straight up, I'm conservative, and that's where I lean.
Okay, yes, he doesn't consider, but he calls out Trump with the bad Trump, good Trump. That's
Yeah.
definitely yeah.
But I was reading this thing about him, and these liberals called him a fucking Nazi and this and that. I'm like, wait a minute. He's fucking Jewish, like
Yeah, how do you
legit
know
Jew. Like
Jew-
he wears the yarmulke, goes to the synagogue and Yom Kippur and shit. Like, yeah, I was like, how the fuck is he a Nazi? So then that's why I started listening to him because I was like, I got to hear what this guy's saying.
There's the new thing that came out when now that Kavanaugh's getting
Confirmed.
confirmed soon enough.
The okay?
The okay
Yes,
sign.
yes.
Oh yeah,
His like secretary or whatever. She was like
She's-
sitting down, whatever, and she had like an okay sign. And like,
Yeah.
oh, she's not. It's a white power sign. I'm like, she is a Mexican Jew.
Yeah.
How more fucking diverse can you be in anti-Nazi? Like,
I
what the
don't-
fuck are you talking about?
You ready for this? Okay, so you know what 4chan is, right?
Of course.
Okay.
They
so
start. I don't. They
the whole okay
they-
thing.
They
just
started. I know.
by 4chan.
Some fucking trolls.
It's a
And their
joke.
moms
There's not
basically
a-
in Cheeto fingers. And,
Yeah,
They,
there's
they,
not
literally, they literally said, we're going to start this.
Right, and
Watch
they did.
this.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
Same
not-
thing with the Trump pissing tape.
Yeah, they started that too, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, there's not a white supremacist group out there that uses the fucking okay,
Okay
sign
sign, yeah.
as a racist like
Jesus
gang sign.
Fuck. Dude. And in the military, we know it's the nut check game. Or
Yeah.
you look at it, you hit the nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
that was
punch.
when I first saw the picture, that's what I thought. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she got us all.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you bitch.
But no, it's a
Like-
Nazi. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know or weren't in the military, that's you give the okay sign, you get
Punch.
you get punched.
Nut check.
You get a nut
Nut
check.
check. Usually, yeah.
Yeah,
If you look,
it's a game.
yeah.
Fuck you, Jonathan O'Hara. I'm just saying, it's one of my Air Force buddies that I was working when we had the last eclipse, so I wasn't able to see it. So he's like, dude, don't worry, I got a video for you. I like filmed it for you. I'm like, all right. So he like sends it to me. I watch it, and it's like the sun, and it pans over, and it's a nutsack and the fucking thing. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch! Like he won, but I'm still pissed about it. I'm still planning.
That
like,
is fucking hilarical.
still planning revenge.
You gotta do like hire a plane, have a banner in the back, and has some crazy shit.
To be fair, he's a Tampa Bay fan, so how much can I really hurt him?
Ooh. But are
Yeah,
you
with that.
are you a Dolphins fan by any chance?
Yeah,
You can't talk shit. That always better Dolphins.
that's why I said how much can I hurt you. Like I have no leg to stand on.
Did they lose by the way today? Or are you still on delay?
But to be fair, I'm actually more of a Canes fan. 'Cause, like,
Of course. I mean,
my dad went there. I've been going to games since
Oh, shit.
'94. Yeah.
Dude, my dad's a huge Canes fan. He's
Is he?
like Canes. He played football in Eastern Illinois, so he didn't play the game, but he's a huge Canes fan. Yeah, it's,
We had
No, it was actually really good for a while.
Huh?
Who?
Northern Illinois. They played.
no, he played Eastern Illinois.
Okay, but
my dad.
but I was saying Northern.
Yeah,
Yeah, Northern.
the Illinois.
I think
I don't know.
No, it
I
was
think they're the Wolfpack. They played like FSU in the Orange Bowl like four or five
right.
years ago. But like, so there's good football around there.
Yeah, for Midwest is good football.
But also Obama came from Illinois, so you know.
So yeah, there's that.
Obama? I thought he was Hawaiian.
I thought he was Kenyan.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
from
I
like,
thought
from
he was
Nigeria or some shit. some African nigga. I don't know. He's like fucking starving Marvin, dude. I don't know.
I just love that you are exactly as black as Obama. Like,
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
You could be the next Obama, bro. We'll start dressing you up in suit and ties, and then we'll get you a community job. Bro, next thing you know, you'll be a senator.
I can't be president because I was born here.
oh yeah.
Well, neither was he.
That's right.
So how the fuck you marry president then?
Hashtag birther movement.
Hashtag let me see your fucking birth certificate, bitch.
Well, the thing is, we'll just release your short form birth certificate, not the long form.
The fourth, the fucking,
Yeah.
That's all
Ah,
right.
si venga. That's why
No,
I
tell
don't.
me.
I don't get why people get so pissed at Trump. Like Trump trolling. He didn't start this. Obama was fucking trolling the right for 8 years. Like,
Yeah.
Philly.
I'm pretty sure Trump was the one that pushed the birther movement. Like
did.
originally.
Was it?
Yeah.
I forgot who it really was, but I mean,
I'm pretty sure it was Trump.
I think that was that Alex Jones conspiracy shit. I'm pretty sure Obama was born here. Like, I was
I
never
don't
that guy.
started it, but he definitely like.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But if you actually find the video, he came out and said I was wrong. You don't see that. No, he did. Because that's the thing I actually like about him. If you press him on something long enough, and you hold your ground, he'll be like, "Yeah, you're right."
Yeah.
You know
I
what
fucked up.
You know what I really like is okay.
Because
so
he's a bully.
I know he is a bully, and he talks shit about McCain, and then the guy dies a week later.
And suddenly the liberals fucking love McCain all of a sudden.
Right.
Which is funny because when he ran for president,
Yeah.
yeah.
Schumer was like, "Oh, he's unfit.
he's fucking
unfit.
racist.
Yeah,
he's fucking
unfit."
asshole.
I'm like, how the fuck you flip flop that motherfucker?
He was like legitimately, as far as like Republican conservatives go, I really liked him because he was probably the most honorable of any of them.
I didn't.
Like I mean,
POW. You know.
He was, but I
and
didn't.
solely for the fact of when he went to that public speaking thing or whatever, or the town hall deal, and then a lady was started to go off about Obama being a fucking Muslim from Africa or
Right.
whatever, and he's like, no, he's not. He's a good family man. We just disagree on policy.
Right.
Like.
Yeah,
that's an
yeah.
honorable thing.
I
I mean,
didn't-
I know he left his first wife when she was dying of cancer or whatever, but whatever.
I feel like if you were,
But
I
yeah,
feel
but
like if you were tortured in fucking
You're all
Vietnam,
fucked up.
you get some passes. You
But
get some passes.
You don't know what their arrangement was. Like, hey, look, honey, I'm dying. You just move on. You don't know what their arrangement was.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, yeah.
Nelson Mandela got out of prison and immediately dropped his wife. Like
he was
and-
probably getting plowed in the
and married
asshole.
somebody else. Like
Well, maybe she dumped him in prison. Maybe she
Yeah.
well, I
Dear
don't know.
John letter, like
Well,
Dear John's Afghanistan. Hey, Jody got me.
Chris Rock had
fucking Jody.
Fucking Jody.
Goddamn Jody.
Chris Rock had this great bit about Nelson Mandela because he was talking about how like he never broke under how many decades
How many
was
years?
he
I have no idea.
prison?
It was a long ass time.
They never broke him. He got out, saw his wife, and said, "I can't stand this bitch." I'm not like,
You're getting your fucking nutsack tortured by fucking electrodes and shit. You get out, like, fuck this bitch, I'm done. I can't stand your ass. She nagging and shit. Nah, I'm done.
that tells you something.
Back home one day, I'm done. Yeah, the power women do.
You know what it is? You know what it is in prison? He gave up all his fucks.
Yeah.
And then he saw her and she said one thing and he's like,
Fuck
you.
I
No.
put all that bullshit for 20 years, and you come in nagging on my goddamn toast is out. Fuck you. I'm out. Go fuck a goat. And left.
All right, so I want to ask you. So, have you read what's been happening in South Africa now?
With the
They're just kicking out all the white people.
all the white people out, taking the land and shit.
But on one hand, it's terrible. On the other hand, that is the most racist white people have ever existed. Okay, it's one thing to bring black people here and treat them like shit. That's one thing.
Right.
But the Dutch and the English went to Africa where the black people are and said, "You're wrong."
Yeah.
Dude, the balls, I can't, yeah, I'm sorry that you're being kicked out of your home, but your granddad, he was a piece of shit. Like,
Well, whatever.
I'm sort of on the fence.
Whatever. You know what the funny part is?
What?
So they're kicking all those people out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know you know why they're about to run out of clean water?
Oh, because they're assigning jobs at random,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So they're like,
So, like,
they're
some dude, like, a military guy, yeah.
they pick up some poor dude, and some poor
Hey,
black dude. Hey,
you're
guess
in charge
what?
of that.
You're in charge of the water treatment plant now.
It's like with Family Guy, with Peter, he established his own little colony.
Yeah.
He's
Same
like
thing,
random
same, thing,
jobs.
same thing to all these farmers too. So they're running out of food and they're running out of clean water because they put people in charge that don't know how to do those things.
They put a fucking mechanic in charge of agriculture.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what?
Yeah,
It's like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
I've actually been telling people fly out there, get those jobs, build your resume, and get the fuck out.
Well, if you're black, yeah.
Yeah, if you're black. Yeah,
I can't
Yeah,
go there.
yeah, I can.
I may swing it. I don't know. I maybe will swing it.
Like,
You might be you're gonna be house help.
do you tan?
Yeah. House nigga, dude.
Do you tan?
Yes, Samantha. Do I tan? Fuck no, I hate the sun. I'm from Finland. There's snow. I hate the beach. I hate the sand on my ass crack, my toes. I don't do that. Sand in my toes, beer in my hand. all that.
So
No.
I can get darker than you, apparently.
I mean, you're not too far. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're pretty far.
According to the U.S. government, I'm actually a minority, which is funny. Oh, we had this with Paul. Paul
Yeah.
still never actually figured it out.
Yeah.
Would you like to guess which one? Not black.
No, yeah, I got
Just like
that.
minority.
Tyrone, relax. You're Indian?
Yeah. My grandmother, full-blooded Mohawk.
So you get like money from the fucking.
I was
casino and
adopted
shit.
when I was 8. I
so
can,
you don't go on.
and you get money depending on which tribe you're in.
Right.
My brother went to their tribe. It's near Buffalo, but in Canada. Dude, he said it's fucking slums. He's like, it's not.
Of course
it's not worth, like, you're not gonna get shit. You can live here if you want, but who wants to live in a slum? So I get no money, but I can claim, I'm a minority. I don't press it. I'm
Right.
not Elizabeth fucking Warren. So Pocahontas, like, I love her pretty blue eyes, but she's Native American. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
I saw a meme on Facebook too about that. It was Warren.
My dad got hired on the Miami Beach Fire Department years ago. He's already retired and shit. So when he got hired on, part of the reason he got hired on is because he was he put down he was a minority. And on his application, he put down that he was Native American because because he was like, I was born in America. I'm a Native American.
Jesus Christ. He's not wrong.
He got fucking hired. Whatever. He's collecting his pension now.
There's a friend of mine named Thomas Garatino. He'll never fucking hear this. But he went to a college in Maine, and he joined an Asian fraternity. And they said no. He's like, well, why can't I join? I'm Caucasian. And they had to change their charter and let this white-skinned ginger bastard in because he's Caucasian.
Yeah, but nowadays, biology and that shit don't matter because it's whatever you identify as. Is that correct?
Really? Because I identify as a woman.
I identify as a fucking billionaire, and here I am, fucking drinking fucking vodka out of a goddamn fucking blue Gatorade bottle.
See, once again, you should try harder.
I got so much.
Motherfucker.
I got so much shit on Facebook because I said, I want to come out as a woman who's biologically a man who thinks it sucks being a woman, so she thinks it's awesome to actually be a dude. I got so much shit for that.
That's called like gender fluid nowadays. You can actually pick your gender based on the day. Like fucking Will Smith's son is a gender fluid, so he picks the day.
He's not even human.
He's not weird. They all know weird, but he picks his gender. It's called fucking gender queer or gender fluid, fuck ever. And he picks his gender on any given day.
Do you know what that is? I want credit for being special for
I'm special. Look at me, pretty much.
For no reason that matters.
On top, that I'm a millionaire.
You know what the problem is?
I mean, more special.
You know what the problem is that people have forgotten that we all suck.
Yeah, we're all scum.
We all fucking suck.
We're all scum.
We're all pieces of shit.
Right.
We are all fucking.
We're all gonna rot in the
scumbags.
ground anyway.
Yeah. So, fuck it.
Fuck
but here's the thing. So everyone wants to be marginalized because it comes with that victim mentality.
Right.
Which
Victim Olympics.
the victim
Olympics.
Olympics.
I like that. Victim Olympics.
Who's the best victim?
Yeah, who's the best victim, dude?
Well, I'm gender fluid now, so I get to be cool. Like, because you know what the problem is he's Will Smith's kid.
Right.
He's a fucking millionaire. He got an acting gig because
of his
father,
of
his dad,
and he fucking sucks.
and he's been given everything from the get go.
Bring your son to work day.
Yeah, he
Like Kaepernick, sacrifice everything. No, you were raised by a rich white family. Yeah, obviously you were good enough to get an NFL, but
He didn't sacrifice his NFL contract, by the way. He gave up the Broncos. The Broncos offered him a deal after all the bullshit, and he walked away from it.
But they said that it wasn't exactly what he was saying. Or John Elway was like, yeah, we gave him a contract, but then it's it wasn't. Motherfucker, they still offered you a contract, bitch.
Yeah, they offered you a contract.
If you wanted to really actually play and give a fuck about, you would be a better quarterback. You would hire coaches. You would get in there and get back to like fucking Jenny Manziel's doing. He's fucking alcoholic, druggy, and he's in the CFL now. And he's trying to get back. He still sucks, but he's trying to get back. At least he's trying to get back.
Hey, whatever. All I'm saying is Kaepernick didn't sacrifice anything. He just
And I don't blame him because he's playing the cards he has.
Yeah.
Do I agree with him? No, I don't.
Right.
But he's playing the cards he has because because Nike just paid him a shitload of money, so it worked. Yeah.
Good for him.
But
on that.
Yeah, fuck, good for him. He's
and
making
if you don't like,
money.
and if you don't like what he has to say, do you know how you defeat it? You fucking ignore him and move on with your fucking life.
But people are not ignoring. They're giving him more
No, I
ammo
know.
by burning the shoes and boycott this and and the new thing is
It's just the boycott of the week.
and the new meme is now Nike's protesting because there's a fucking black athlete. I'm like, first of all, Jordan made that brand.
Absolutely
So
he did.
now a half black guy, all of a sudden it's a racial issue? No, Michael Jordan made that fucking brand.
No,
So-
he absolutely did.
Yeah, so now all of a sudden a half black guy comes on and now it's a race issue? You're so full of fucking shit. Whoever made that meme.
You know what's funny? Jordan originally wanted a deal with Adidas.
Really? And they said no.
He tried to get a deal with Adidas, and they turned him down.
Right.
And then Nike was like, "Oh, we'll give you a deal," and he goes, "Okay."
Okay.
And
All day I dream of sex.
Yeah.
That was
he originally wanted.
corn song, by the way.
Yeah.
Great corn song.
He originally wanted Adidas, and they turned him down. And I bet they're kicking themselves in the ass because
He made that. I mean, Adidas is fine. They're not broke. They're doing fine.
they're doing all right. But imagine if they had that line, Nike never would have been a fucking thing again.
Yeah, but now they have fucking Steph Curry thing anyway.
Adidas?
Yeah, somebody that or Westbrook, somebody that.
Oh, they're
somebody.
fine. Well,
Yeah, but it's not
they've got-
Jordan.
they've
It's
got-
not fucking like.
They've got Latin America on lockdown. Like
Yes,
got
they do.
all those soccer people. Yeah,
And
they're fine.
And all of Russia with the fucking sweatpants, the fucking tracksuit,
Okay, so-
tracksuits. Every Russian mob wears that shit for some reason.
Okay, so
I don't think enough of it.
I am not a big soccer World Cup fan. I wanted to go to the one in Russia because they have weed and coke legal, and I wanted to go to one of those
And hookers.
and whores. I wanted to go to the game. I want to be a part of it, but I want to see the shit that's gonna fucking happen. Because it's regular soccer hooligans coked up. Like, oh my god,
And mixed in with like Russian mafia.
yeah.
It's fucking awesome. dude.
You're gonna go insane, say the wrong thing, and die, and no one ever
You'd
thought
be
your
in
body.
Putin's house, tied up in a chair. Motherfucker.
Am I in a Bond
What
movie?
the fuck did you tell me, boy?
Fuck you. This is Russia.
This is Mother Russia. You don't fuck us, we fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shout out to fucking Bert Kreischer and the Machine.
Ah, you knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the machine. I was gonna say that, but I didn't think you guys actually like watch Brett. He's hilarious.
I do.
Dude. Have you seen that shit bit?
I have no idea what's going on.
Breakers. He's
Once we're done, go to YouTube, type in Bert Kreischer the Machine. Also a Florida
hilarious.
boy.
Okay.
And,
Hilarious.
And if you can find it, not many people have heard it, but he has a bit called Purple Jesus, where he takes
you know.
acid. Yeah. Oh, fine. It's hard to find. It's not one of his like normal stories, but he took acid and went to Disney World, and that's all I'm going to tell you because I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
he's funny guy, man.
They stole my feet. They stole my shadow. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's fucking
Okay.
it's fucking amazing.
And he's very relatively unknown, which is fucked up.
Bert Kreischer? No, he's not. No, he's not. He's got a.
But he's not like Kevin Hart or anybody, you know. No,
Kevin Hart's not funny.
No, he's not.
I like him.
He's got
Is
his
that a
moments.
race thing?
He's got his moments, but I don't find him funny.
I think I'm obligated to like him. I'm black. I'm black. I love Cat. I love black comedy. I do. I love Cat Williams.
Cat Williams is great.
I love it.
I had an
I just
idea.
don't like Kevin Hart. He's not funny.
I had
He
an
does the
idea.
same shit over. But him and The Rock, their little fucking dialogue is hilarious. Him and The Rock are amazing together. The Rock, by the way, is my man crush. I want to say that.
He looks like The Rock.
We all got one.
People say that, but I'm fatter and shorter. No, actually,
Shorter?
No, I'm just taller than him. He's like 6'2", I think.
I think you guys are eye level. Yeah.
And he played for the U.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck yeah.
He did.
But I had this idea. I really wanted Kevin Hart and Cat Williams to tour together and call the tour 6 Collective Feet of Comedy.
They're both fucking like 4'8".
Yeah.
Like 4'8".
Yeah.
Whatever.
Stack them about 6 feet. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I was supposed to do a bodyguarding gig for Cat Williams like a couple months ago. I almost got it, but he didn't cancel the show or something, dude. That would have been awesome, bro.
You know who's coming here to the Hard Rock? Jim Jeffries.
Nice fan.
What?
Really? I love him. He's such a
Did you watch his last stand up?
No.
On Netflix?
I haven't really watched
It's
too
called
much
this,
of his
it's
shit.
called This Is Me Now.
It's good.
Oh my god. It is hands down one of the funniest specials I have ever seen.
I had to tune out the first
Really?
15 minutes because it's all like Trump.
yeah,
It's
the first 5-10 minutes is all bashing
like,
Trump.
tune out. But the rest of it,
and then
oh my
and then
God.
it gets
That
all
shit, like, why? Don't bring that
I
shit in
know,
comedy.
I know. I feel like
It's too
Trump
easy.
jokes
It's too
are
easy.
low
It's too
hanging
easy.
fruit.
Yeah.
It is low hanging fruit.
But then
It's not hanging, it's giving to you.
By design.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
but get past those first 10 minutes and you're going to have to watch it twice because you're going to miss every other joke
While
because
you're
you're
laughing.
laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
one of those
so-
laughers you just can't.
So fucking good. Oh my god. It is so fucking good. You got to watch it. Seriously. Give it a chance.
I don't know. Since you told me, I trust you. I'll give it a chance.
He's about the only thing that I actually like on Comedy Central still.
They've gotten so like fucking Samantha. No, Samantha Bee's a TBS, but she's an idiot.
I've never given a shit about her. Once she left the Daily Show, I don't care.
Who?
Samantha Bee.
Samantha Bee.
Oh, she wasn't even that good on the Daily Show. I didn't
Now
like
it's just
her.
all
She
anti-Trump
was
bullshit.
when she had writers writing for her.
I didn't like her on there
But
at all.
I can tell you exactly when I departed from the Daily Show. When Trump, just before Trump got elected, Kevin Noah came up and said, "Get out and vote, people. I'm from South Africa. Leaders like this never give up power." I'm like, really?
Well, there's term limits.
Thank you. Yeah, like.
First of all, it's not a dictatorship.
And then the same thing happened when I was watching Bill Maher just after he got, just after the election. They came out and they got the Southern liberal. He's like I don't know. They just sort of tried him out. He's funny, but he's like a liberal and what?
Is that a charger? The white cord?
Yeah.
I think that's a Android. I think.
Is it?
What do you got there? iPhone?
Yeah. It's just dying.
Yeah, I got a charger. Hang on. Carry on.
Oh, so okay. So the first, the only actually Bill Maher real-time episode after the election, they came out and they were like so distraught, which I understand. They're left people. They're from California. I understand being.
They'd be distraught.
Well, but like, here's what fucking pissed me off: is they said, "This is our 9/11." But we did it to ourselves. I'm like, really?
Come on, that's so extreme.
Has anyone died yet? Really? Let's
Really?
look at body count.
Has anybody died from the direct fucking result of him being elected? It doesn't make any sense.
I honestly think nobody has died because of him, except people who were going to die anyway. Like that's
yeah,
that's my thing. Like,
that doesn't count. But I'm talking about like people, just because of policies or something.
And that's when I started to like distance myself from the left. Like, oh, you guys are fucking nuts. Like,
You're nuts.
I'm not a conservative, but I'm willing to stand with them because we agree you're nuts. Like,
just extreme is just too much, bro. It's just fucking too much.
they're fucking picketing and handing out shivs at fucking Ben Shapiro's show.
Fucking Antifa's fucking over here running the streets around like a fucking. Yeah, Antifa, shitbag, fucking punch some shit in the face.
Well, it's funny because they're so ill-defined that just being Antifa doesn't actually mean anything. The ones in Berkeley, they're fucking passing out shivs, they're blowing up cars.
Right.
The ones in Chicago, they I think the Daily Show did a bit on. They just get high and they play video games. Like, but they still wear the same because Antifa is so ill-defined and they don't define it because then you can do what you want. Like
I survived the Antifa Civil War.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Last November the.
Yeah, it was like last
5th?
November.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Remember
missed
the
it?
5th,
You weren't there?
The 5th of November. Yeah.
No, I wasn't there.
Yeah, you missed it, bro.
Oh, fuck
It was
it.
the Antifa Civil War.
Oh.
I survived.
So
It actually
two dudes with fucking dildos running around. No, fuck Trump,
well,
Nazi.
it didn't take off because mom had to work and they couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't
drive in the van. And
They didn't have the
drop
key
them
to the
off.
house.
Yeah.
Everybody in the basement. Fucking Mom, why Cheetos?
Yeah, all their shivs were in their dad's safe.
Right. Fucking clown shoes, bro. The fucking circus, man. Could have sworn Barney and Bailey went out of business.
It's an entire generation that like needs someone to hate, so they're going anywhere and anywhere.
They just want to be. Look at me. I have a platform. I'm special. That's all it is, bro. I
As
get punched in the fucking mouth.
As I've fucking told you, social justice warriors are emotional hemophiliacs. They're just looking for reason to cry.
Yeah.
and
Be offended about something. Any movie, you cast two white dudes and one black. Oh, there's not enough black dudes in this. The women. And I'm like, dude, fuck, just watch the goddamn movie.
Well, what's it?
go to war, get shot at, and then watch
They,
your priorities realign.
What's her face? That she was going to play a tranny in a movie.
Oh yeah,
And
Scarlett.
Scarlett
Scarlett-
Johansson.
yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
and
Scarlett.
they all flipped out. They're like, no, you should have a transvestite play a tranny. I'm
I'm
like,
like, nigga, it's an actor.
acting.
It's the whole
It's
point of being an
acting.
actor.
Yeah.
Play something or not.
And let's break this down mathematically. Okay, how many people are transgender? Less than
1%.
Okay,
How many of them are gonna be good actors?
How many of them are
Less than 0.01%.
How many are actually actors? How many of them are good actors? We don't
Can you
even.
name-
They might have actually like auditioned for somebody who was a trans person and she was better. We don't know.
Because they're actors. That's what they do by trade. Just because you are something doesn't mean you're a good actor. You could be a trans, but that doesn't mean.
I'm actually boycotting all Batman movies because nobody actually auditioned Bruce Wayne to be Batman. Like nobody talked to Batman.
Huh.
Yeah.
whatever. Well, DC sucks anyway. So
Yeah,
fuck
yeah, fuck DC.
Fuck
I know,
DC.
but it's just as
They haven't made one good movie.
It's just
Justice
as,
League was okay.
Well, no.
No.
Wonder
best.
Woman was good.
Oh, okay. I forgot about.
It was a skeletal Captain America. It was a period piece. Make your period jokes. Like it was.
Yeah, no. I thought
they
Wonder Woman was-
copied the fuck out of
No,
Captain America.
absolutely.
That's
did.
why it was good.
Absolutely did.
That's
But
why-
it was
It was
a
good.
great movie.
It was a
I thought
good
it was
movie.
great.
Man of Steel was good.
Man of Steel was good.
Fucking
No,
terrible.
no.
I'd rather eat my own shit, dude.
I like Man of
No,
Steel.
I
I like
was
Man
I
of
like
Steel.
Justice League a lot better.
What Justice League sucks.
Oh, shit.
It was
Way better than Man of Steel.
terrible.
It was
Way
2
better than
hours
fucking-
of who gives a shit. Like
Way better than fucking Man of Steel.
Okay, Justice League was one. It was chopped to pieces. Like you jump from scene to scene. You don't know what the hell's going on.
It was
There's
a
like
dark.
no
It was a little dark, by the way. Editing was dark as shit. You couldn't see anything.
whatever. Yeah,
That's
and,
amazing.
and the other thing is that like I wasn't invested in any of those characters whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. And,
because
like,
we didn't get any
and
solo
I
movies.
I didn't know them. I didn't give a shit about them. And then they're fighting some bad guy I've never heard of and I had no inclination of. Like, I mean, I knew who he was from the comic books.
Right,
I get
right.
it.
I'm a
But-
comic nerd and I barely knew who he was.
And like I was invested in it. I didn't care. Like
I liked it.
that's why I think that's part of the reason the Marvel movies are so great is because they make you care about things. And
Deadpool.
And you're
I love
building
that.
towards something.
yeah, and they're
Right,
they were
because they're
building towards
connected,
things.
and then they had the lore like Infinity War. Like this movie's like Yeah, of
Like,
course.
I was not that thrilled by Thor 1 and 2.
No,
but,
that wasn't either.
But I watched it because I knew it was building towards something.
3 was really funny, actually. 3 was little.
3 was fucking great.
Ragnarok was
They
great.
said, fuck it. Fuck
We're
the
going the
actual...
whole Guardian of the Galaxy route, and
Let's be funny.
it was fucking
And it was
hilarious,
just
dude.
fun.
Thor
It was a
1 and
great
2.
By
ride.
Doug number 2. It's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious, dude.
Thor 1 and 2 were hands down the worst Marvel movies. Like,
I'd go like fucking.
Iron Man 2 is pretty bad, too.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Iron Man 3 was
Matt-
terrible.
Matt,
What?
It was...
2 was.
It was neutral. I think Iron Man was
3
neutral.
was great.
I think it was
With
neutral.
fucking what's his nuts? Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3.
Van
Which
Mandarin.
I actually wanted him to be the villain because the Mandarin is fucking insane. He's awesome.
I
But,
loved 3. I thought it was great.
it wasn't bad. I didn't
I
mind
liked,
it.
I liked it because they took away his suit and he had to fight.
But,
Like-
but even the worst Marvel
But
movie
it was
is better than
basically
AT's.
Atlas Shrugs. Like that's what it was. They were following a formula. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was saying-
But no, I liked it.
I mean, I watch it, of course. I watch it on
Yeah.
TV. Anytime I'm out, I watch it.
Thor 1 and 2 I thought were just the worst. I mean, we'll take that back. Thor 1 I enjoyed because I
2 was
got
bad.
Because
3 was
I
better.
got a leg-
Anthony
I got-
Hopkins was fucking Odin.
yes, and I
Right.
had a legit Thor movie that I don't know. I was like, this is great. And then the second one, like,
His mother died. Nobody gave a shit. That's
Pretty
and,
much.
and we should care.
We
Like,
should
It
care.
should break
We
our
should.
fucking heart, but
Right.
it didn't.
didn't give a fuck.
There was an Infinity Stone in there. Do you care? No, you
No,
don't. No.
didn't even care that
No.
the Infinity Stone.
That's right. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But you should. But we don't.
I should have, but I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But
And then that's why they just like fucking threw out the scripts for Ragnarok. Fuck it. Let's just okay. Apparently, the dude playing Thor is kind of funny on his own. I love that movie was directly influenced by Kevin Smith. He said, "Thor never loses anything. Get
Rid of the hammer.
Get rid of his hammer. Get rid of something.
Fuck.
Like have him lose." And
sense.
Chris Hemsworth like called the director and said, "You should probably listen to Kevin Smith because he knows way more about comic shit than we
Right.
ever will."
Kevin Smith's my
And
motherfucker,
he
dude. I love
directly, that was a fanboy. Made changes.
Kevin Smith is a genius,
Yeah.
bro. James Silent Bob is my favorite movies.
oh,
Fucking
I love Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If the money doesn't show, then you owe me, yo. Oh, Jungle Love. Hey, oh, we yo. I love James Silent Bob cult classics, obviously. Not big budget.
Look at this morose motherfucker.
Look at this, bro. Rosa with some shit in your cereal. Bang.
Bang.
Like, what the fuck is the internet? Like, just idiots. Two idiots, dude.
What the fuck is the internet?
But honestly, I love the fucking end of Jane Silent Bob because like if I had money, I might just go around and just like kick the ass at people who just like talk shit about me too.
They're
Like,
not
why not?
talking shit about you. They're talking shit about two fictional characters based on you.
Nah, man.
No,
Those
man.
motherfuckers said Jay and Silent
Bob.
Bob. We gotta represent.
That's fucking great, man. Fucking great.
It's so good. So good.
Absolutely.
I remember the first time I watched Clerks. My buddy's like, "Oh, you gotta watch this movie," and I was like, "It's black and white. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's dumb."
We all had that fucking thought.
And then I watched it, and I was like, "This is amazing.
Yeah.
This has like the best dialogue of any movie I've ever seen."
37 dicks.
And he
Right?
maxed out all his credit cards for that movie. Like,
Yeah.
Like he was
Oh,
just,
yeah.
His
bro,
parents
like,
shipped it like
yeah,
all
I'm
of
gonna
it,
fucking
yeah.
max it out, and you fucking gamble paid off, man.
Which there's something beautiful about that. I didn't know this, but Marvel Studios made Iron Man before Disney bought them out. They put all their cards on the table for Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought about that.
like
yeah.
they were gonna sink or swim because of that one fucking movie.
I mean, how do you fuck up Iron Man, dude? It's fucking Iron Man. Jesus, the first
But,
first
like-
Well, because
major Marvel movie.
because they made Hulk. Hulk.
Nope.
That
That
don't
was,
count. That don't count.
That was.
I thought Hulk was first.
Which one? Fucking
they came
Edward
out
Norton, or talking about
Edward Norton.
or fucking.
They came out the
what's
same
his
year, but
Hulk was first.
Yeah, Hulk was first, but
that wasn't
Hulk was
Marvel
first.
Studios. That was
No, it was. Well,
that was in collaboration with.
but it was supposed to be part of the MCU. Like
Yeah.
that was supposed to be part of their universe.
Was
they were
it? Was it
building.
really?
Yeah.
They came out the same year.
And
I
Edward
They
forget-
Norton.
just
I
because they
forget when
totally
they came out
ignored
first.
them.
Well,
Edward.
that's why Robert Downey Jr. comes in after the credits scene.
Yeah.
And talks to.
Just like tied in, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Edward Norton wound up walking away from the MCU because
No, they kicked him out.
Well,
because
they kicked him out
He was
'cause he
trying to
wanted-
like do things
he
his
wanted to.
way.
Yeah, he wanted to change the scripts.
No, it's Marvel.
And
You
he-
don't say
It
you don't change
was
Stan Lee,
people-
bro.
So then when they
Which
were
was
talking about,
fine. Which was fine for like American History X.
Yeah.
Because even
It was a great movie, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Even the director pulled advertisement against the movie. He hated the cut of it, but Edward Norton stepped in, saved it, made it great. But you can't have that big of a personality on fucking Marvel, you know.
Well, especially when you have team up movies and you have multiple main characters, and he was fighting for more screen time and this and that, and
Yeah.
The Hollywood asshole.
because he didn't want to be the Hulk the whole time.
He'll be
He
Edward
wanted-
Norton.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
But
But nobody gives in a Hulk movie. Nobody gives a fuck about
Bruce Banner.
Yeah, you want to see the Hulk rage out.
Of course, dude. That's the whole
I
point of
do,
it.
but I'm a nerd.
Oh, I want to see Banner too. But
Because we're nerds, yeah. We get it, but the casual fan is not gonna want to see fucking Bruce Banner.
The whole highlight of it is seeing the Hulk rage out.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck who's playing him. We
Right.
want to see the Hulk rage out. Well, actually, now I'm invested in Mark Ruffalo, and
No,
No,
yeah,
well,
no,
no,
yeah.
no, yeah,
I'm
no.
invested in him.
Yeah, no, you can't change him.
That's my.
and the
that's
Hulk
my
even looks
secret.
like him.
Right.
That's my
You
secret.
know, fucking
I'm
new-
always angry. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
fucking.
Like, oh shit. I'm like, all right, dude. All right, he's rolling with it.
I'm totally invested in him now. That's,
Oh, yeah, of
that's
course,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
That's it. It's over.
Who's your fucking favorite actors?
Favorite actors?
Yeah,
Like in general, or
yeah, in general.
Oh, I
like,
hate
favorite.
that question. It's like asking your favorite.
That's
band.
why I said actors, not actors. Give me like,
I
give me like one or two.
I know, but like, what time of day is it? Like, how old am I? Am I?
I don't
in a good
really have
mood?
I don't
Everybody
really,
has. Come on, man. You gotta
I
have
don't-
one or two.
I don't really have favorite actors. I have favorite movies that have great actors in them, but I don't know. I don't.
Man, you gotta have. For
'Cause-
me, it's fucking Caprio, bro. Leonardo, not gonna go play anything.
He has never made a bad movie.
He can
No,
play
he's
anything.
good.
Correct me if
And
I'm
it
wrong.
took this
He's
goddamn long.
never made a bad.
And he
movie.
made him this long to get a fucking Oscar. Bullshit.
Nick Brown and I. Nick Brown and I like went out on this fucking drunken tangent where we realized he's never made a bad movie.
He has.
You might not like it. It might not be a favorite. He does not make bad movies.
Okay, if I have to pick an actor, I'm going to say young Johnny Depp. Not
I love Johnny Depp.
not Pirates of the Caribbean and on, but before
He's-
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That character is my favorite character of all time. Johnny Depp, pirate.
Really?
Amazing. Jack Sparrow is the best,
The first
funniest
movie-
fucking shit in the world.
The first movie I'm on board with you because
I love them all. I'll go fuck. Fourth one was weak. First three, phenomenal. He's hilarious, dude.
No, he's great in it, but I don't know if I'm gonna pick an actor. Like I'm gonna go with old school Johnny Depp.
Like Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
Well, of course, good.
he,
Yeah.
he did a bunch of great movies back then, and then
How about Willy Wonka?
yeah, no,
They should not have fucking remade that, dude. You can't
No.
fucking Gene Wilder, man. Rest in peace. You can't fucking remake that, bro.
no.
Come on, man. I don't know why they fucking touch that shit.
I like actually I really like a lot of Edward Norton movies.
Of course, he's phenomenal, dude.
Death to Smoochie,
The Sushi,
25th Hour,
25th Hour is great.
obviously
Fight Club.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
say that one. What else? Fucking
I think those are my three favorites from him. Death to Smoochie, I think, is one of the most underrated.
Robin
flicks.
Williams, and rest in peace.
That most underrated movie of all time, I think. It was so fucking good. Like it was so dark and funny. Like
Robin Williams, man, he was talking funny. Yeah. Robin Williams fucked
Yeah.
up.
oh no, Edward Norton made that flick though. Well, they play off of each other.
Right,
They made that
right.
flick.
So one can't make the other, but
Yeah. And then the whole retarded boxer thing going on in there.
Yeah.
Smoochie!
Hey, that's correct.
And then he gives him the suit to play the other dinosaur.
Right,
like,
right.
What the fuck? And then there's a scene in that movie I'll never forget when Robin Williams' characters changes out the cookies in the bag
Right.
for dick cookies.
Dick cookies.
And Edward Norton pulls the cookie out, and all the kids are like, "What is it?" And he's like,
Rocket ship. What was it?
"It's a rocket ship."
Yeah, rocket ship. No, I was good. This is classics, man. Like that, dude. It's good. But my all-time favorite movies, dude, is Titanic, man.
Titanic,
I
really?
fucking love Titanic. But I almost cry every time
Really?
when she throws the heart back into the ocean. Jackie's in the. Come on, bro. The heart of the ocean belongs to Jackie's in the bottom. I'm crying right now. Not really, but
Nah, man. I don't
Come
know. Like,
on, bro.
Nah,
I'm sentimental like that for a big guy.
It was just a long fucking movie. Like, god damn it.
So you hate Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, actually, I do.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Well, fuck
You know,
me then.
dude,
Oh,
Lord of
no.
Rings, bro.
It's fucking phenomenal.
What?
What's wrong with you?
There's just a bunch of fucking walking in that movie. Even the trees walked in that movie.
Yeah, motherfucker. Everybody's walking, bitch.
Boom.
Everybody's walking, bitch. It was great.
What was it? That's a Clerks 2 reference.
Yeah. I was sure I've seen that fucking movie muffin. What was it?
Yeah, and he's like, all that movie was a
Like-
bunch of fucking walking.
Hey, there's like-
Even the goddamn trees walked in that movie.
Oh, fucking. He starts talking shit about fucking Star Wars and shit.
Yeah, because there's only one trilogy.
Right. But if I had a trilogy, I'd say Star Wars over.
Absolutely.
You have to. I mean, it's
Every
just-
time, yeah.
you have to. But I love both. I'm not that fanboy who hates. No, I love both Star Wars and fucking Lord of the Rings
I
and
don't like-
Harry Potter. I like all that shit. I'm a huge nerd. Like, I love fantasy, RPG. I love this shit. I don't LARP, but
Nor should you.
yeah, nor should I. I had to fucking tights and shit, a robe,
You wouldn't find anything in your size.
dude.
Nothing would fit you, bro.
Dude, I did a stunt acting gig like a couple months ago for like a TV show.
Really?
I was playing a wrestler.
Which one?
It's a fucking telenovela. It's like Spanish down here.
So?
but, I mean, but it pays well.
Then the Umoko.
So I went to fucking wardrobe and they had to give me like Tyson shit, bro. And they're like, we're gonna have to like make these for you. Like this is like wardrobe doesn't have your. I tried on a bunch of pants.
Specially
Like,
designed.
wardrobe doesn't have your size, and the suit and then boots too. Like size 14 foot. And I'm like we're gonna have to like get these from somewhere else because we don't have your size, man. I'm
Not a
like
problem I have. I'm actually a size extra medium.
extra medium.
Medium, but a little bit extra. Have you seen Glow? Glow on Netflix. The
No.
It's like female wrestlers or something.
Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Dude, it's really fucking good.
Is it
And-
good because of hot chicks, or is it good? Is it actually good?
Yes.
Yes. So which one? You
Both.
just say yes. Nigga, just say yes.
Well, like
yes.
episode 1, they're naked, but then you actually get into the story. Do you
It's
know-
not really naked.
No, it's naked. It's pretty fucking naked. But
Okay, I'll check that out.
do you know Mark Maron?
No.
Damn it. A comedian, been around for like 20 years. It's kind of like his baby, his like brainchild.
Roger.
So fucking good. Watch it glow. It's really
Glow.
Is it like a documentary type show?
Yeah.
No, it's
like reality TV?
It's not the well. Glow actually existed in the 80s, so it's set in the 80s. They didn't take any stories away. They're just kind of like rethinking it and like redoing it.
Okay.
And I'm not a professional like wrestler fan at all,
Yeah, I mean,
but it's really fucking good.
I used to be into pro wrestling, and then I got over it.
I was when I was like fucking 10. I love the Undertaker. I still love the Undertaker. And Kane, by the way, now is a fucking senator.
Yeah.
I saw
of
that in
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
nice.
senator or mayor? I think he's a
He's
mayor.
mayor.
Libertarian.
Knoxville. What is it? Knox County.
Well, I think I said it on the podcast before. Brett the Hitman Hart was my boy.
But the Hitman's good too, man.
Yeah. God rest his soul.
Yeah, I do love Bret the Hitman Hart too. That was when I was watching like 90s, early 90s and shit.
Yeah. And Yokozuna came out.
And from Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Shawn
so-
Michaels. Yeah.
The
there you go.
Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's when I was big into it. And then I don't know. I think it was because I wound up losing cable TV,
Right.
and then I just got disconnected from all that stuff.
Wait, so where have you deployed to?
Afghanistan 9 months.
Ever been to Iraq or?
No, not Iraq. I joined late. I joined in 2012, and
Oh,
because
okay.
Iraq was kind of
Yeah.
Afghanistan was a roaring.
But you joined older. Like
I was 25 when I joined. Yeah,
how old are you now?
31.
It's a tough question to ask somebody who's like of any like black ancestry because you could be anywhere from 25 to 50.
Black don't crack, man.
Like, yeah.
Dude, my grandma's like 85. She looks just 40.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, grandma. Yeah, black don't crack, man. Just one thing. Good skin, no wrinkles.
Well, I always ask because I spent 6 months at JBB, Joint Base Bin Laden in Iraq, and I just want to like find people who are there. Nobody's fucking been there.
Nope, never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Never
but,
been there.
But at one point, it was
I went to Manas. I went to
I wanted to go because you have the you have the fucking multicam.
right.
It looks awesome.
Did you go through Kuwait?
Qatar?
Nope.
Damn.
Went
The
from-
Azores?
Nope. Bagram, Manas. Went to what's the other one too. Went to Manas. Manas was in like
Madrid? Spain?
Nope.
Did you guys fly straight into country over there? Is that
We went to Kazakhstan. I think that was Manas. No. I forget, man.
Did you guys fly straight into country or did you drive in?
No, we flew.
Did you guys have to do a combat drop? Dude.
Wish, dude.
No. Like the combat landings
Yeah.
in the C-130s
Yeah, I mean, you roll in and you
where they go like straight in.
right, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my god,
yeah,
that
it's
is the
rough
most-
as shit.
That is the most gut wrenching shit
It's-
ever.
it's-
you
yeah, it's
know
rough
what I'm
as
talking about,
shit.
Krebs?
We
You go
did-
down real fast because you might get shot.
Yeah.
We did drop in on C-130s, but like we sat in tarmac for like 3 hours, sweating our ass off.
Well, this is what they do when they come in a semi-combat zone or a
Okay.
danger zone. They come in and when they do their approach, they do one circle, and as soon as they line up with the runway, they go from like 20,000 feet to 4. Like
Yeah,
like
it
they
drops.
drop out of the
Like,
fucking sky.
That's
Yeah,
why
I didn't get that. Yeah.
That's
Yo.
why I can't do roller coasters anymore. It does nothing to me. I fall asleep on roller coasters.
Yo,
Like it's
that-
nothing. I'm like,
that
why
is
is
that is like the most intense feeling, like because you feel like you're gonna die. You feel like this is it. The pilot's lost control. We're down. It's over. And then it starts to right, and you're like, ugh, and you're like, your guts wind up in your throat, and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
I love yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
intense,
get that.
bro. It's
We get
super
that.
intense. It's fun though.
Fuck yeah. I'll go back any day, any hour. Tell me right now, give me a gun and a kit. I'm going, dude. I'll go any fucking day, dude. That was the best time of my life, man.
I had a blast when I was over there.
Yeah.
I did too. I gained 20 pounds of muscle. All I
It
did-
doesn't work out.
well, because I work in food, so like I would just have like a fucking plate of bacon and eggs, and then I go work out. Like,
You're that dude that just ate and ate and ate.
I went to the gym.
Midnight chow at the Air Force, Pizza Hut, Subway, McDonald's. You piece of shit.
no,
I'm eating MREs and fucking rat shit. You're fucking eating goddamn fucking filet mignon and crab every fucking day. Eat a dick.
no, we
Yeah.
no
I've seen
steak
it,
and
y'all.
lobster day was Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, a day. Was it also a spa day too?
Well, no, so they had one day a month for spa.
Oh,
We actually
voucher.
had massage therapists at my
This
base.
nigga.
Shut the
I'm
fuck
not
up.
kidding.
Shut the
We had
fuck up.
massage- I never did it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you did not, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, I've told you that it's actually in our enlistment contract that we can't go to a hotel
Right,
without
right.
a bar.
Right, right,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. It's like gotta be in there.
So one of our guests was
Score
saying,
higher on your fucking ASVAB next time.
Fuck you.
Damn, dude.
Fuck you.
Damn, like that?
"Hey,
I got
I was part of the Smart Marine Corps. I did avionics.
You were, and I
Which, yeah,
And I
that
love
is
that-
I did
something.
avionics.
and I love the moment you had where you realize this is not for you. When I think your fucking CEO told you, "You're pretty smart, Corporal Trout," and you're like, "Oh, thank you, sir." No, this is the Marine, son. Gotta keep that shit down. Like, it's such a beautiful moment. You're like, yeah, I'm not meant to be here forever.
Yeah, Army. For as far as career-wise, Navy SEAL Special Forces, any special group that's career. As an infantryman, dude, you know what we did? when We weren't fucking we fucking weren't deployed. We fucking cut grass for Sergeant Major. We fucking do bullshit details, and you can't train all the time because of money, ammo costs.
Yeah.
So we'd clean and do battle drills in the grass like a bunch of assholes for 12 hours a day.
I'm up. They see me.
Negative.
I'm down. I'm up. They see me. I'm down.
That shit. Luckily, when I got to my new, because I went from Fort Knox, that's what I deployed with, first ID, and then we disbanded because they were cutting down all that shit. I got transferred to Germany, close to home in Finland. Luckily I was banging an E7. I fucking
Hey-o.
yeah, luckily I was banging an E7, so
Nice.
that worked at HRC. So she's like, well, yeah, where you want to go? I'll change your orders. And I was like, Germany, bro. It's like 2 hour flight to my home, you know?
Yeah.
So I went there. The worst fucking unit. I went to Cav unit. Fucking cavalry scouts. Worst fucking unit. Anyway, long story short, went there. Unit was terrible. All they did was like training rotations in like Lithuania, Estonia, called Operation Atlantic Resolve. So all they fucking did, bro. And I was miserable there, dude. It was the worst fucking thing. And luckily, when I came there, I was a fucking specialist, but I had a CIB combat badge and an air assault badge. So I was more experienced, you know. These guys had never had deployment, so I kind of skip out a lot of shit, you know.
Nice.
Thank you for your service.
So thank you for thank us for our services.
I still hate that. I still hate
I
that.
hate that
So
shit. I'm
weird.
like, yeah, okay. Like, I
I'm
don't-
sorry. I joined for completely
Completely
selfish,
for- right.
reasons.
Exactly.
Now, getting out, I respect it. But
Right.
getting in, no.
I joined for myself and just to give this country back something, a little something that gave me an opportunity to better myself as a human being. Because in Finland, it's a small country. It's a great country, but I could never imagine doing this shit I'm doing here in Finland. You know, never. My life. I still love home.
Could you like join their armed services?
You actually, I was supposed to. At 18, you have to go. Men have to go.
Oh yeah.
Men have to go, or you
I've
can
read
opt
that, yeah.
out, do civil service, which all the hippies and fags do. Can I say fags? Is that probably correct? I don't give a fuck.
No, we have no editors, bro. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
So that's what the hippies and the fags do. They don't want to go to war, so they do like they'll fucking deliver food to like
Homeless people.
homeless old people and shit like that.
Like Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, Meals on Wheels. There you go, Meals on Wheels. So, but I left when I was the year I was turning 18. So I left and I got I'm moving to America. So I got opt out. If I ever go back to live in Finland, I'd have to go to the military. Yeah, and I'll go happily, of course.
Well, like it sounds like fun because like
No. But you do like 6 months things, at least 6-8 months. I think it is. Can't remember. They might change it.
I don't know if this is like a nationwide thing, but I played pool against you guys once in Qatar. I got my ass kicked. I don't know. Is like pool like a big thing, you guys? I don't know. I just got my ass kicked.
I mean, for us, our national sport is actually not hockey, which people think it is. It's actually cross-country skiing. It's a national sport. But we're
Cross
really,
country skiing.
yeah. But we're also really good at hockey. Hockey's our sport. Like I think so. Our unofficial sport. I fucking love hockey. It's in my fucking blood. I played my whole life. I'm
Well,
hockey
you know
fanatic.
it's so funny. If you see old movies and stuff, everyone talks about America is baseball's America's pastime.
Right.
I don't think that's the case anymore. It's all football now.
Yeah, no, for
Everybody's
sure.
on
Yeah.
football.
And
Yeah,
even
sure.
that, and it's not NFL football because that the viewership has been dropping for the past couple years
Because of the bullshit.
because of the bullshit.
Even
It
before
bullshit.
Kaepernick, Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, said their viewership is gonna drop, and it began dropping before Kaepernick. He did,
But
make
he
it
also
worse.
said that the fucking stock market is going to crash when Trump gets elected, and that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Well,
make him-
what's
doesn't
his
make
name
him
is
wrong.
making the XFL that's coming back. I think next season.
Vince McMahon?
Oh,
I think it's coming
like,
back next season.
with like in
Hopefully.
cooperation with Trump. Like he wants
Yeah,
to like,
yeah,
create,
yeah.
he wants to create a competing.
Maybe I should apply, dude. Shit, I should do all that,
There you go.
dude.
Go get on the XFL, bro.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Fuck
pay
it.
me $80,000 a year. I'll do it. Fuck, I don't give a shit.
80 grand? That's cheap, bro.
I don't know how much they charge. Like, what's
I don't
the
know.
fucking- Yeah.
I'm sure they have a league minimum.
I'm just saying, like even if it's $80,000, I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, I'll play. Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome. Apparently they're doing apparently they're making everyone has to stand for the anthem, and like I I forget. There's some other rules they made too.
Of course.
I do miss football, dude. I do miss playing, dude. I do want to get back.
Because you know what it is. Part of the like.
The allure.
Well, yeah, I don't even give a fuck that Kaepernick kneeled. It doesn't bother me at all. But you know what it is? It polarizes the game, and it takes away from the game. So people aren't watching the game anymore. Now they got to deal with bullshit that they don't want to deal with.
I watch college football now more.
They're watching it. They want to watch
And I
football
have
because
friends
they
just
want to
like
drink beer
you.
and zone
Like,
out.
I'm done with NFL. I watch college now. Same. I have
Do you
friends.
know why? Because like half the kids that go in, I mean, half of them, want to, get an NFL career. But
they're
half
not
of them,
gonna
but half of them have been dying to go to the school. Their dad went, their granddad went. Like,
Whatever. They want to get in a league, and they're not going to jeopardize that by.
There's some cohesion there. Like,
Right. It's just not the place, man. They just do it off. If Kaepernick is so worried about police brutality on this shit, tell me, why didn't he do like a cross-country tour and meet with all the police chiefs, for example, and talk about the policies? What's going wrong? Let me see the facts. Like, why didn't he do that? Tell me.
Because this is the problem. Because that would have been actually doing something.
That's the
and
point.
it's so
I
it's so
had
easy to say something, but it's harder to do
this
shit.
argument. I had this argument on Facebook. I was like with someone, and I told him I was like, he didn't do anything. I was like, he may have raised awareness, but he caused more stir than actually towards his cause. I was like, where you got guys like Akon, dude, he brought power.
He raised up a community in Africa.
Yeah,
he brought
they
power.
exist
Yeah.
because he was
Not
there.
right.
No,
Exactly.
It's more than just electricity he brought to Africa.
Right.
So now their education rates are up. They have running water now. Like
living expectancy, living age. What was it? Life expectancy.
Yeah. Well, the beautiful part is that now more girls are going to school there, because these women would hit, or these young girls would hit puberty,
And they get pregnant and have fucking 19 kids.
well, they wouldn't go to school anymore
Right.
because they couldn't keep themselves clean.
Right.
Now they have power. They have running water. They have the access to things to keep themselves clean.
Right.
And now they're going to school. They're finishing school, and their education rates are higher over an entire continent because of one man.
One dude.
I was like, that
100
one man-
grand. What do you-
I was
I don't know what to
like,
do.
I was like, that dude made a difference in a community.
And nobody fucking knows about it until
What the fuck did Kaepernick do?
he took a knee. That's it.
Exactly.
Yes,
He
he's
didn't-
donated like 20.
And that's not even him. That's the attention people gave him.
He's donated a little bit of money to like certain, but not.
Meals on Wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So what? Trump donates money too. It doesn't give him a fucking card.
No, he doesn't because it's not true. Of course, he doesn't do anything.
When you have that much money, you have to give money away for tax breaks,
course.
or you get fucked.
Right.
So I don't care about that. If like okay, so like LeBron's involved with that school
Right.
that's
But that's
Little-
mostly taxpayers.
but it's little to no money that he's involved with.
Exactly.
Whatever
It's
he
mostly fucking taxpayers.
I thought he was funding it.
It also, but it was,
I don't know. I haven't
more.
looked into
It was more the taxpayers than him.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But either
Whatever,
way,
either way.
he's involved
Right.
directly with his community.
Right.
He's involved in making a change, and he's not just spouting off making noise.
Right.
Or whatever.
Wearing pig socks, whatever. That's
Yeah.
what Kaepernick is. This
Yeah.
is bullshit. That's why I like.
Oprah could save entire communities, but she doesn't.
What was it the fucking world, dude? With one pussy.
But she
I
doesn't.
fuck her still, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. You're the only one on board with that. That's
Put a
fine.
baby in there, bro. Put a baby in that shit. Alimony is off the chain.
You're the only one, bro. You're the only one.
That's fine.
Someone's got to do it, man.
I don't think so. I think nobody could do it. We'd all be okay.
Life would go on.
Yeah, we'll survive.
So would mine, but I'll be a lot richer.
You can start your own NFL then.
Call it like the fucking
WFL.
the VFL, the fucking Veterans Football League. Bunch of drunk ass veterans, like beer league, and just
Beer
get
league?
fucking hammered.
Play tag.
Play tag.
Because we're all broken.
Yeah.
We got bad knees and shit.
We just put it. But a dude just
I know.
drinking.
I'm
But a dude
good.
just drinking on the field. Like fuck it, tailgating. We tailgating the whole day.
If you
So-
guys get drinking and smoking on the field.
yeah, like the kicker from the movie, fucking Replacements.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Nigel English guy.
Irish dude.
English guy.
I'm real-
English guy.
He's wiry.
I'm
Yeah.
Wiley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, a great movie, by the way.
That's a great movie.
That's a great
Yeah.
movie, dude.
Keanu Reeves, man.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Bro.
Oh, supposedly they're doing a Bill and Ted 3.
Really?
I've been hearing that for a while.
Yeah. Supposedly it's in the works now. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, but they're also doing a fucking what's the movie that they're always doing and they never do it?
Oh, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
I know. No. Hold on. It's always another movie that they're doing that they're never doing again.
Indiana Jones 12.
Yeah,
I
or
don't
some
know.
shit like that. It's always coming, but
Why does everybody
No,
hate on
no.
Indiana Jones, man?
Bad Boys. Oh, Bad Boys 3. Bad Boys 3 has been in production for 20 years.
Well, yeah. Supposedly there was a deal to make 3 and 4, and I don't know, whatever.
I think that ship has sailed. First two are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're top 10 for me probably.
Oh, absolutely. Especially being from Miami or having lived here,
Dude.
you see all these places like they
Right.
use local
And
places.
the
It's cool as
music,
fuck.
and you're like, oh,
yeah.
shit. Ba, 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 ba. Like, oh,
And it was
shit.
cool because a guy that I went to high school with, his dad died, but his dad was the head county medical examiner for South Miami. or for Miami in general. And so they like filmed. I think it was Bad Boys 2. They filmed a couple scenes. Well, first of all, they like shut down the turnpike to like film something, but they also like they want to like film some shots in like where all the like the bodies are like in the shelves. Yeah. And they came in and said, no, it's not high tech enough. They basically like paid for them to have the most high tech equipment they'll never use that they don't care about, but they're gonna use later just so it looks more high tech for this like 2-minute scene.
That's awesome.
So yeah, bring us that fucking sweet Hollywood money.
Yeah, right. They did a whole. I love the Dan Marino cameo in there. In the second one, when they're doing they're getting ready to do the car chase.
It's been a while.
And Dan Marino was test driving a Cadillac, and they like pulled him over and they kick him out of the Cadillac.
I missed that.
And Will Smith gets in. He's like, Dan Marino, you're the man. And they hop in the car to take off. And Dan Marino looks over at Will Smith's character. And he's like, yo, let me know how it handles. And he takes and they take off. But that was where they had the whole scene on the causeway, and like the boat flips up and like everything catches.
That's when they like shut it down. Yeah.
Yeah. They shut down the causeway. Bro, you know what it is to shut down the fucking causeway? Like that's insane.
So many palms were like fucking greased like that.
Oh, there had to be. I can't imagine not. Like that's like the main on and off way to the beach. Shut down the causeway. There's traffic on there all time, 24 hours a day as it is now. Can you imagine shutting it down? How are you gonna get off? Or on the beach, you get to go out to North Beach and back over.
Just stay home.
Fuck it. Just stay home at that point. That's fucking crazy.
I stay home now, dude. I don't go after. There's time from 6 to like 10 a.m. and then from like 2 to 6. I don't go nowhere if I don't work. I can't go in traffic. I can't. I can't. I get physically angry.
Yeah.
Sitting in traffic for no reason. Somewhere it takes me 10 minutes to be 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's nonsense. It's poppycock nonsense.
Poppycock?
Yeah. Pure poppycock.
Poppycock?
Pure poppycock. It's nonsense. It should be illegal.
Poppycock. Bringing it back.
Bring it back, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Bring it back from like I think the last time I've actually seen that word was Oliver Twist, maybe.
Family Guy. For me, Family Guy.
Family Guy?
I'm a huge Family Guy fan.
Do you use poppycock on a regular basis?
Nah. I just thought of it, said it.
I think I'm going to start using it on a regular basis.
I'm telling you, bro.
This is poppycock.
It's poppycock.
It's definitely going to raise eyebrows. Like,
yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
You heard me, motherfucker.
Yeah, did I stutter?
How do you say that ghetto though? Like or like aggressive?
Man, fuck this poppycock.
Yeah.
Shit.
You can't poppycock. It's too high pitched. You can't.
Ain't no goddamn poppycock, nigga.
Ooh.
Oh, so if you do it quick, then you have to like quickly gloss over the high points.
It's the infliction. Yeah.
Poppycock.
I can't do it. I'm too white.
Yeah,
you are too white. Like 19 shades too white. Damn. Fuck, I can barely see you, Casper.
I would watch that movie though. 19
Shades Too White.
I'd watch it. Yeah.
That's fucking trip, dude. Oh man.
So we're at 2 hours.
No, that flew by, man. I had a great time. This is fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, it was freaking sweet.
Yeah.
And
Jesse the Platypus.
Jesse the Platypus,
man. Thank you guys again having me on, dude. I'm always fucking.
Oh, you're coming back. You're coming back.
Oh, dude, I'll be honored, man. I love talking with you guys, man.
It was fun.
Speaking shit, man. We got along well.
Like I want more like level-headed Trump supporters because people don't get you're not racist. You're not a bigot. You're not a misogynist. You're just a normal dude who disagrees with some people and casts his vote differently.
I'm done trying to change that. I know my friends know who I am, and that's all that matters to me. And
don't change it, but keep talking loudly.
Of course. I mean,
he can't help it.
Yeah, exactly. I can't help it.
He's 7 foot tall.
He's like, I'm gonna talk like this.
He's hard to miss.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's literally two of me. Just saying.
But like on Facebook, I argue. You guys see me argue a lot, and I'm done. It's sickness for me. Like I have to say something. And like, God damn it. Like, I'm not a Nazi. For fuck's sake. You know what a Nazi is? It's infuriating, man. People just buzzwords.
I just really enjoy trolling on Facebook. I usually
I know you troll. That's I see all the time. And that's why I'm in comment. I'm like, I just want to see how many people you get. Because I know what you're about, obviously. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm just fucking around. Like I don't give a shit. It's enjoyable though.
It's really fun.
One of my favorite trolls was after Trump got elected. People were saying it's racist, it's misogynistic. All right, so we just had a black guy. Are you saying America is more racist or misogynistic because they wouldn't elect a white woman? Go. And I just stepped back and I just watched the anger as they played
They implode.
As they played the oppression Olympics. No, black people suffer more. No, women suffer more. Like
gears are grinding. Just like what the fuck.
And I don't give a shit. I'm just going. Yeah, this is good beer. Like
I'll be honest. I don't care who suffers more.
Right?
I don't care.
This is America. You are legally allowed to be anything. This is why it's the greatest country in the world. You can be anything.
Yeah, right.
You can be an asshole. You can be a racist. You can't do certain things.
You can be gender fluid too.
Yeah.
You can. And I'm probably gonna get so much shit for this. You can be a pedophile. You can't fuck kids.
I mean,
Well, I think
how's that act? Jared from Subway.
Pedophile just means you're attracted to kids. Pederast actually fucks kids.
okay.
Getting fucking technical.
Yeah.
Shit. Pederast?
Yeah, pederast. Yeah.
I never heard that word before.
I didn't know.
Now-
I never heard that. Okay.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, you can be anything in this country. Try being a
Trump
black
supporter? a black Trump supporter.
Yeah.
A foreign black Trump supporter. You're fucked.
Try
You're-
being like a woman in the Middle East. See how that goes for you.
Yeah, y'all can't drive. I think the lady from Iran just got to drive last year.
Yeah.
Finally.
I think she was in an accident.
The first animal. Motherfucker.
But that was something that like
But yet they're marching here with pink pussy hats saying women's rights are being violated. Have you been to fucking Afghanistan? People get stoned to fucking death. Women get what?
I saw that.
We've all seen it. So I'm saying like we've been to Afghanistan.
And they throw gay dudes off buildings. And
Yeah,
shit.
I'm like,
Yeah.
but you're for assimilation. I'm like, what? Do you not fucking research? But believe it, they live in their own reality. We've seen the real reality of war and the war-torn countries and that actual oppression. That's
it's happened.
yeah.
I know, but that's what
Let's end on that happy note.
Throwing kids off buildings.
Yeah.
Laters.
Bags off buildings.